Welcome, true believers.
Do we really
Are we
believe?
true believers? I mean, of course, I would never doubt. I would never
Santa
doubt.
is
Yes,
so
we are
real.
all true believers.
Santa's so real.
Absolutely.
Welcome, dear friends, to a new episode of You Geek'N. Welcome back to season.
Santa Claus.
Welcome back to season 2, episode 2. It is the end of the year. I am your host, Dev the Dog.
I'm Phil.
Oh, dear
Wyatt?
sweet Jesus! It's like they don't know what they're doing.
I don't know what order. We
We
didn't discuss
always do the same friggin' order every time. It's me, Phil,
And
Wyatt.
I'm in a cave.
Absolute chaos every time. We're back with a brand new episode. We're glad that you're here. It is the end of the year, and we have a guest on. We've had her on before. She's a good friend of mine, my sister from another mister, Meche. Welcome back for a new episode.
Hi.
I know you have been going nuts asking me every other week, when are we doing it again? When are we doing it again? When are we doing it again? So I knew I had to have you back. So thank you for coming back. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
And we're going to start like we always start with, what have you been geeky on since the last time everybody saw you? What have you been dealing with and going through?
Okay, so funny story. So
She has been waiting for this.
I went outside on a Thursday when I'm not supposed to go outside. Okay.
That sounds disturbing already.
There are certain days you're allowed outside.
It's the day after Christmas. I get off of work. I forget didn't make dinner, so we decide to go out for dinner. We meet up with a friend, and then, we're encouraged to keep staying outside. Lo and behold, while I stay outside, I end up at my bar, and then I end up at another bar.
Okay.
This other very divey bar. There is a lovely lady who is sitting there with little sparkles in her hair, and I can hear her, and one of our friends is pointing out that is Bulma from DBZ.
Like the voice
okay.
actress.
Like the voice
Like the
actress.
voice actress of Bulma from DBZ.
And she's just hanging out in this bar.
Hanging out in this lovely dive bar. She finally said something, and she was so nice. So nice.
Wow.
She's really nice. I met her once at a convention.
Sweetest thing. Drunk as hell. We took so many shots. It was good, though. But, yeah.
Did you fangirl all over her?
I said, thank you for giving me an amazing childhood experience. I am so happy. And she told me she loved me. So I'm happy.
Okay. All right.
That happened Thursday. You see what happens when you go outside, Devin?
I thought you were going to say, you see what happens when you go out on Thursdays?
But going outside takes so much effort.
Now, there's other parts of this story we won't get into too much detail because, that's just a whole other sidetrack. But, I met Bulma while being outside and very, very hungover the next day.
Reminder, she had to be at work the next day.
I did go to work. That's the funny part. Got up at 7, took a shower, showed up to work, no lashes, put my hair back. My manager looked at me. She's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No." "You want to go home?" "Yeah." I'm a dip. Got back here at 9:30 with sleep.
That's
I did it all over again.
It's
You went
I
back
wanted to
outside
meet
again?
Vegeta. Yeah. It's
On a Friday?
On a Friday?
It was karaoke night. Like, I don't go outside except to only certain places, and it's really dive bar places where I'm allowed to be outside doing my normal recreational activities, and no one will bother me, and I'm so happy.
Okay.
Yeah, and I typically
And I get to meet random people like Bulma. Okay.
and typically I get videos or text of some sort at weird times, just like, look what happened to me.
It's not my fault. Not my fault.
Or I hear it the next day. I'm so hungover.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad yesterday.
Well, she can't tell you at work anymore.
No, she can.
So she has to.
No,
She
I
can
can.
and she will.
Oh, you can.
We may not work in the same place anymore, but she will.
I'm saying, like, she can't tell you in person at
Oh,
work
she still
anymore.
can.
All right, well,
She's
never mind
that
then.
close. If she wanted to, she could stop by and be like, dude, I need to go home.
I did go home. I went home bad. It was
I need
Alright,
an
then.
adult.
I was not an adult. I made no adult decisions. I was a child because I saw my childhood in person.
But that's
It was pretty cool. But she wanted someone to talk about her sparkly hair. And I was like, you have wonderful sparkly hair.
So was it like just glitter in her hair, or
No, it's like the twine. Like girls are putting like extensions in their hair with
Oh,
little
okay.
twine.
I was like,
She had some, so she really wanted someone to talk about
It's
her
just like
sparkly
somebody just
hair.
I thought that's what that was. She just got like glitter bombed by someone or whatever, and then she's like, "Look how amazing it is."
That's
And
amazing my hair is. No, she was the sweetest lady ever. So cool. Sweetest lady. Drunk as shit. It was fun. We had a great time. Hope she doesn't judge me for that. I had an amazing time with her.
well. At least you had fun and you got to meet a celebrity.
And you see what happens when you go outside?
that doesn't happen whenever I go outside.
You just have to
Never
keep
happened
going
when I went
outside.
outside.
You have to keep going outside. That's
I
that's
don't
the
know.
beauty. It's like
You
the
gotta
Bill
keep
Murray.
going?
Yeah, it's like the Bill Murray effect. Have you ever heard of the
how
Bill
bad?
Murray? You got to do it like the Bill Murray
see-
effect. The Bill Murray effect. Have you heard of this theory
No.
or this conspiracy?
What is the Bill Murray effect?
Bill Murray pops up in random places at random times and will hang out with you. He's shown up at frat parties playing the drums at random places. He showed up at bars doing karaoke. Bill Murray is like everywhere. And then like no one will remember it later, or like no one will have exactly just one night. Everyone will talk about it, and there's probably like 1 or 2 pictures, and that's it.
This sounds like a cryptid or an
It's
SCP.
not. It's so real.
And it was like, oh, did you ever have a run? Did you have a run-in with the SCP Bill Murray? We've never had a night similar to that, and we can't find him.
You
Until he
can't
does his next movie. And
until he does his next movie. He just pops
So
up in random
everyone
places.
gets one?
Everyone just gets one Bill Murray touch. There's a whole documentary about the Bill Murray
oh
sightings.
my god, that's
Oh, wow.
Is there actually? Where can we
Yes.
watch this?
I have.
where
Where?
Netflix had it. I don't even remember the name of it, but I swear to God, I was witnessed this, and I'm like, I want to meet Bill Murray.
I'm gonna have
Okay.
to look this up later.
Well, you met Bulma, so
It was
you're almost
I know,
there.
right?
you're
I'm almost
going out on days you're not supposed to.
On days you're not supposed to. You
While
see,
you're breaking rules so you can
Yeah.
meet Bill Murray.
on a Thursday. On a Thursday.
So here's the thing that I can't do is because I work at night, so I would be out during the day.
I'm pretty sure she was out during the day before I got there.
It's
No,
all
it's only at
it's the
night.
holidays, man. Things can happen at any time. You never know. But yeah, as of the recording, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate. Hope you enjoyed it. We're here for the end of the year stuff, but let me catch up with the boys, the Chaos Twins. What are you two geeking on? Starting with our half the time, all the time, some way around the time host. What have you been geeking on?
I was just gonna wait for you to like not specify
Oh,
who
no.
goes first, and I was gonna go, and then Wyatt. I was gonna kind of hope that Wyatt and I would go the full length, talking over each other.
This is why I specify, because I know what you two do.
I was really hoping you wouldn't specify.
I know better.
But go ahead, Wyatt. The floor is yours.
I know y'all are going to be disappointed in me, but I'm going to be proud. I am proud of myself. But at 2,215.8 hours, I have owned and mastered every single Warframe.
You really been on that Warframe.
Yep.
You really don't go outside.
He's not supposed to,
No,
especially.
How could I
on
get every
Thursdays.
Warframe if I'm outside?
that does not surprise me in the light. The
He's
least.
actually very allergic to grass, and that's everywhere.
I live in a grass field, but I'm allergic. So I'm trapped here forever.
I'm trapped here. I can't step outside.
It's like being
I'm
allergic
waiting
to
for a
water.
night to come save me, but you know,
I'm on
see
my
you
way.
later.
just constantly,
I cannot.
just constantly sneezing and dying. But it's just
Have puffy red eyes.
Step outside, swallow up, go back inside, cry, be sad.
my outside for the day. I guess I'm gonna go back inside. Phil, what have you done?
It's the worst superpower ever.
Oh my
What's your
God.
superpower? Being hyper allergic to the outside. What have I been
Yeah.
up to? Working 12 hours, 5 days a week for about a month.
Is that just to catch up with the holiday
Okay.
stuff for Amazon?
No, that's because the holidays was happening, and so we were in our peak season.
Makes sense.
So
You work for
I
like
had
what,
to deal with
UPS,
that.
FedEx?
Oh, he works for Amazon.
Yeah, that check though, after tax, that first week, $1,000.
Hey, I appreciate my deliveries. They all came on time.
Yeah, you're welcome. I
I was
guess.
supposed to. Is it Amazon? Are Amazon workers like striking right now?
Okay, so I heard that. All right, I left work one day. I left work one day and I had to go to the dentist. And I did my entire appointment. And as I was leaving, she goes, "Oh, you work at Amazon, right?" I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Are you on strike right now?" I was like,
No.
"No, I don't think so. I got bills that I have to pay. I can't afford to go on strike. I need to get
I
paid."
can't be a union man.
Exactly. And then she was like, "All right, well, I just heard that, people were going on strike." I said, "It ain't us." And then I get home, at like 12. I go, "All right, I got to get to bed. So I have to work tonight." And I was like, how you do that thing whenever you go to bed, you just scroll on TikTok for an hour.
An hour?
Right. And then
Dude,
or
I was
two.
about to say. There was one night I was on for at least 4 hours. I was like, how did I get here?
Exactly. But I was scrolling through TikTok and then I saw a video saying that, Amazon employees are going on strike. I was like, this is the second time I've heard about this. And it listed off some like cities or some states, and I was like, nah, that's not Texas. That night, I go to work, and what do I see as I'm pulling into the parking lot? Is a bunch of people on strike outside my building. I go, "What are you doing? Get in there. Get back to work.
We're broke.
We kind of need this right now.
You out here is making me have to work 12 hours today. All right? Get the fuck to work.
I need to go home.
I want to go home."
I want to go home so bad.
Yeah. I also...
I imagine that everyone you work with learned about it on the same day after the
So, well,
fact.
if they're doing it, why not?
They were like, "What? We're striking? For
Yeah,
how
no,
long? A week?"
Not only that, but as I walked into the building, I was talking to one of my friends. I was like, "Yeah, did you see those people out there on strike?" They were like, "What? I didn't see anybody out there." And I was like, "Well, they were there."
He came in before they started striking.
I was wondering why I was working this thing alone. What is everybody?
Like, damn. I said pull, no one pulled.
But that was like an interaction I had during that first week of working this hell month. But I started watching anime again on Crunchyroll.
Thank God
Okay.
for Crunchyroll.
Dun, 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 dun,
Hey,
dun,
wait,
dun.
wait, wait, wait. Before, well, because I know that's on somebody's best list. We won't talk about Dun 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 until it's on somebody's best list. We'll get there. But yeah, I think everybody's.
Whoever that is, you're annoying.
What?
Why can't we talk about Dun Dun Dun?
Because, it's the best and worst of the year, and we're really going to talk about it. We're still in, what everybody's geeking on. We're going to get there.
Okay, fine.
Is it best and worst on somebody's list?
Oh, I got a whole list. I knew nobody else was going to do it. That's why I got stuff.
I didn't make a list.
Off the rip, I have a list.
I
can't-
actually got to make a confession. I spent most of my year catching up on things
That's fine. So
from like years
did
ago.
I. That's how I got into. I was about to say Suicide Squad.
Have y'all watched Full Metal Alchemist
Nah, I
Brotherhood?
hadn't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
That is so old.
Oh,
I hadn't gotten there yet.
Have you
Brotherhood?
seen it yet?
No.
I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna strike you
careful, love
with
you,
with
bye.
an open palm.
Open palm.
Open palm strike.
But anything else you can keep
Sorry,
on?
I
No, you're good.
Not really. Playing video games.
Of course.
can't find a Game Boy, and I need a Game Boy.
Oh yeah, this.
I lost
have a
my
3DS.
Game Boy.
I have
I
a
don't
3DS,
care.
I
I
can
didn't
send it
know.
to you.
I didn't
No, she needs a Game Boy, like old school, green and black Game Boy.
I just need a
She
Game
wants the
Boy.
one that's like purple but also see through.
Yeah, I actually had that one, and apparently I lost it. My dad told me I dropped it somewhere. I'm like, well, you're no fun. 'Cause I need it. Yeah.
Well, they have new Game Boys. They're not Nintendo, but much higher resolution screens.
Yeah, the emulators. The
Yeah.
fact is, though, my doctor gave me like his original cartridge of Link's Awakening, so I just want to relive my childhood and like struggle with the no backlight and wait for the
Just
street
sitting
light
like
every
this.
time the car drives, sitting like this and like physically like pushing the button.
It's basically
No, you're-
2025.
you-
We got better things.
You're doing it wrong. You gotta be in the back
No.
seat when there's a car behind you, and you can lift your Game Boy up like this, and then have the light from the car behind you shining onto it, so that you can.
Get down! I can't see out the window.
No.
That's why
I
that's
just,
you.
I want
Look
to
in the mirror.
relive my childhood. I want to like blow the cartridge. It's so bad. That's what she said. Anyways,
See, it wasn't one of us this time.
you're welcome.
Oh, there's still more show to go. It'll probably happen again.
Oh, you have the Elder one.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
a
watch where you're
bug.
pointing that thing.
I was like, it's
I
not
have a
anal beads.
question for the group. If a Jedi and a wizard got into a fight,
Wizard.
Well,
could the
Wizard.
Jedi
Wizard.
deflect any spell?
Wizard.
Oh,
Because it's just concentrated energy like a laser blast.
I think so. I think it could.
So like if Voldemort came down and was attacking a Jedi and they were like Avada Kedavra, could he just like deflect it back to him?
No, because he can use Crucio, and that doesn't really have energy bolts coming out of it. That just tortures you in your inner body, and then he can kill you. So again, wizard.
But yeah, but like the telekinesis with the
could you
force.
stop it with a force push?
Does everyone have the Force?
A
technic-
Jedi?
Jedi.
technically, everyone does have access to the Force, but in various different ways. That is an interesting question, though.
And you know what? This is like a Meche Up fan thing that I have been playing out in my head for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah, it's like the Shaggy conspiracy. That Shaggy kicks everyone's ass.
Well,
Well, that's not a conspiracy. That's
yeah,
just
that's
fact.
just truth at this point. I
Yeah.
mean, we
So you're gonna tell me that Shaggy can beat Goku's ass?
Absolutely, 100%.
we've seen it.
I mean, Sailor Moon can kick Goku's ass, so
Well, all because of those meddling kids.
Okay, so working into the best and the worst things that have come out this year, media-wise, for 2024, I kind of broke it down. I broke it down into like TVs, games, movies. Now, I know everybody, for the most part, if you don't have a worst list, it's because you probably haven't seen it. So I kind of open up that worst part to things I have no desire to see, or just didn't see, or I did see, and it was actually crap. So
I absolutely have something on my worst.
I already
I
know
think
what you
I think I know both of these. I think I know both of like what's on Wyatt's, and I think I know something that's on
Okay,
David's.
so
I've been traumatized this year, so yeah.
you know what? Which one would y'all want to start with? TVs, movies, games? Which one?
Let's start with best because I think what's worse.
That was not the
That
question
wasn't
he
the
asked.
question I
I
asked.
think there's some
No,
fillings.
this is best.
I was like, that was not the question that he asked.
Because, like I said, there's lists.
I think okay. So you say you wanted to separate it into like the different types of media. I
Do we
think you
have
can.
like general media that's not like TV or games
yeah, we
or
can.
music?
Totally can.
Yo, Marmoset Tool Bag 5 came out this year. It's a rendering program. I'm in love. I'm in love.
Okay,
I can go
Marmoset.
straight from ZBrush, get my sculpts, pop them in, render. With ray tracing, it's
Oh,
done.
Wyatt.
That's
Speaking
That's
speaking
such
of
a super artistic, nerdy, deep cut. That I know Mercedes is like, what the fuck are you guys like?
Are you like an architect? I know it's Head Mosby.
I'm a sculptor.
he's a
With
3D
the other
modeler.
sculptor.
Okay, cool.
Wyatt, speaking of your 3D
I like
models, I found this recently.
Oh, it's
Robin's-
ring beam,
And then
and that was from Batman
Yeah.
Beyond.
Yeah, and then I also have the disc over there too. But I'm done playing show and tell.
The disc is from Young Justice. Robin's wingding
Is
from
the-
Young Justice. Yeah.
Oh, it is. I don't know why I thought Teen Titans.
No, the
Titans,
first
go.
one you showed was Teen Titans.
Okay. So, yeah. So why it
So-
went off on him?
So that was cool.
Marmoset.
Anybody have anything else that doesn't fit into those general things?
Do you have music on
I
there?
didn't have music on there.
All right, so I've been
did I?
obsessed with this for about a year, and it's the Epic the Musical, the story of the Odyssey, retold. I've been obsessed with that about a year. It's good. Y'all should give it a listen. It's finished now, so you can listen to the whole thing and then never listen to it again.
You know,
I will
I've-
continue to listen to it.
I burnt the book after reading it in school, including The Hobbit.
Wow.
That's how
burned
much I did not like reading these in school.
Why?
We had a bonfire. Why not?
Oh, yeah, this will be
That-
good.
Like, hey,
Well,
it's the end of the
Fahrenheit?
year. We're done. We never have to read this again.
So, like, if you go to listen to the musical, are you going to throw your phone into the fire?
Probably, but that gives me an excuse to get a new one. Insurance. Thank you, Apple Care.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, why it's
Well-
not an iPhone? So
It's okay. I live with a Samsung person too. It's fine. I like simplicity. I'm a very basic person. I don't know how to work your phone. I will never understand. I just need blocks and bobs.
If I don't need to insert code to answer the phone, ain't interested.
If you don't need to insert
if
code,
it's not ridiculously complex, I don't want it. That's what he's saying.
yeah, you're gonna have to write out a C++ command prompt in order to answer your phone. You better hope you could remember that thing fast so that you can answer
For real, I
this.
answered beforehand.
Yeah,
If phone rings equals true, answer,
Oh no. Mm-mm.
parentheses.
parentheses.
The caller ID, close parentheses, open
No,
parentheses.
please, God, I don't want to go back to C++. I did that for a semester in high school. Never again.
I never had that option.
You see, there are things we don't like from school, and we try to avoid
No,
them.
no, it's just
Yeah,
Threw a whole computer in the fire.
well,
Yes.
it's like it was after that semester. It was after that semester. Even though I passed, it was literally like, okay, coding not for me. So never again.
yeah. Well, that was C++, which I think is like the most difficult version of coding.
You know, I still don't even know how to use Excel, so don't blame me. Don't judge me.
You know what? It doesn't matter. We don't know. We don't use it.
Well, depends on we did, but yeah.
I did use it, and then they took that position away from me.
I just have a mouse with buttons that copies and pastes for me. Okay, that's
She
all I
doesn't.
have.
Wait, you have macros on your mouse to copy and paste?
I have a Razer keyboard and a Razer mouse at my job.
I mean, I have a Razer mouse, but my front and back buttons are just forward and back page.
No, yeah, that you can
Oh,
customize
I have
them. Mine-
forward, back page. I have close tab, reopen
yeah,
tab.
mine's like copy paste. Mine's like calculator and lock screen.
I also
Whatever.
have
I
Don't
have a
judge me.
modifier
That's all right.
button I can press to like get more control.
Oh
Yeah.
my
It's like
God.
I also
And
have
then my keyboard
incognito
has
mode.
pretty lights on it.
You also have incognito mode on like this back button.
I guess because I just while I love computers, I don't need all that. I memorize the shortcuts, but I'm old, so
I
it's
just
Well,
use it
then-
because it's pretty.
Given the information, you're gonna learn.
oh, I guess
I just like for the colorful lights, and I didn't pay for it. So yeah.
well, I guess I'll tell you too, Wyatt, because I already told Phil and Meche. 2025, one of the goals is to go ahead and finally build that PC.
Hey.
Telling you, he's gonna find the time to play games with us.
If Henry
we-
Cavill can build
are
a
we-
PC, you can build a PC, and he's
Oh,
an actor, and he
first
has
off-
he don't got time. He don't
First
got
off, Henry
time,
Cavill.
and he's
Meche.
Superman.
We got a
And
full
he's-
stat. Marvel
He's
Rivals.
Gerald.
Going
Shit.
link.
Okay.
Diamond League.
Yes, absolutely. I'll be, cloak and dagger.
Hope.
We're gonna have 3 tanks,
There's no
i.e.,
Batman. I'm sorry.
Sweet.
you, Nick, and
Jesus.
Tim are all
Oh my
tanks.
Let me know when you play Minecraft. I'll play Minecraft.
Okay.
Oh, we can play Minecraft.
Well, I have my
All right, since we're already there, we're going to go into games that we enjoyed this year. How about that? starting out with best. I mean, you just want to throw, what you're liking out there. Here's my thing. I haven't had time to really play much, so I had to put down games that's like, oh, I would like to come back to that because it released this year, but I just haven't had time to get to it.
Devin's best game of the year is L.A. Noire.
I fucking hate you. First off, yes, I love L.A. Noire. It's one of my favorite games to play.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I like a good detective story. That's just me.
Until Dawn.
No, not the remake, even though the remake did come out this year, and it is very pretty.
Oh, did it really?
Black Myth Wukong. That I wanted to try to play, and also Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So I want to
play. I actually really want to play the new Final Fantasy VII series because they're making a third disc essentially.
Mm-hmm. So those are the things that I just kind of want to. Even though I haven't played it, those are like that's on my best list. That's like I'll get to that eventually, but yeah.
I don't have any video game. I'm still stuck on Tears of Kingdom, so that's fine.
Tears
Still
of
best
Kingdom?
game of my year.
Oh, Tears of the Kingdom. I was like, what is Tears of the Kingdom?
I
Legend of
haven't
Zelda.
played
Legend
a
of Zelda.
modern game in years.
That is bullshit, Wyatt, and you fucking know it.
What game? What game?
Fucking Marvel Rivals.
Other than Marvel Rivals.
Helldivers.
That didn't come.
Helldivers did come.
that didn't come out
Helldivers
this year.
did come out this
That
year.
came out this year.
Was it this year?
Yes.
Helldivers.
So that means you guys have committed so much time to it. It feels like it's been over a year, as opposed to
I thought it came in late.
no, it came out this year.
Oh,
Came out like mid this year.
Helldivers. That was pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, and then they shot themselves in the foot. And then they were
The
like,
game
all
is
right.
up.
And then they're like, all right, let's backtrack, but also not backtrack at the same time.
What else did I play? Yeah, Marvel Rivals. Warframe had an update. That was pretty good.
You've
That was
committed all
pretty
the time you can commit to friggin' Warframe.
Yeah.
Did Deep Rock Galactic come out this year?
No, that's been out for a while.
That's been out.
So nobody's playing anything that's just like brand new current, which is interesting. Besides Marvel Rivals.
I played Black
Well,
Ops
this game
6.
came out last year, right? The end of last year?
What was it?
Yes.
Does anybody have anything that they were just like, I'm not playing that this year. There's no way. That game's just too bad. It's not gonna happen.
I mean, Concord came out and died within a week.
Mm-hmm.
Concord. What was Concord?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. That'll do it.
That was the point that I was making.
I think,
It came out, and then it died literally that same week,
I think this.
like a couple days later.
I think with games, it's
Usually bad games, you don't hear
Yeah.
about them, like because they just died so fast. So
Yeah, but there's also this thing going around in the gaming community where it's like everything is woke because they have female characters that you can play, which is super fucking annoying.
I hate it so much.
Yo, Naughty Dogs? Yo, okay. Game Awards comes out, right? Naughty Dog, right? Like
Yeah.
Crash
Crash
Bandicoot,
Bandicoot
Last
and-
of Us,
Uncharted.
Uncharted, right? Come out with this trailer, right? And it's just a cinematic trailer. We've got no gameplay, don't know what it's about, right?
No game, no hype.
Those the rules.
Ambiguously Asian girl is the main character.
I've seen this.
Only one on the ship. She's in the middle of space, right? We don't know what's going on. Just absolutely ratioed because it's woke. Like,
Yeah, and
this
no
is
one
Naughty
wants to talk about the product placement of Adidas. Like
I
just
didn't even notice.
Like, why are you wearing Nike Dunks in GTA right now?
no, like seriously, like Adidas was like the plastered on everything, and I think the ship was like a Mercedes.
What?
I think.
You want to know something? They actually paid T-Pain to do music for GTA.
Oh, that's wait.
All right, I mean that makes sense.
Like he's doing stuff for GTA 6.
Like, you know the radio, like when you're in a car and you steal a car and you can change the radio and they have
Yeah.
like their music and then like also like regular music, right?
Yeah.
Well, they paid T-Pain like to do like certain music for.
Is he in GTA 6?
Should be, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
I'm
I can't
just going
wait.
to drive around and listen to T-Pain radio.
You're just gonna listen to
I-
T-Pain and GTA 6.
I mean, I usually
I'm
drive around with no music.
I don't care if I am running from the cops. We're gonna park somewhere real quick, find T-Pain radio, and then we can
And then take back off. And they can wait.
hold
Can
on,
you guys
hold on.
stop? Hold on.
Don't
wait a
arrest
second.
me just
Wait,
yet.
give me a sec. I need to find the radio. I need to find
On
the
the wheel.
perfect. All right,
T-Pain
hold on.
radio.
Just like pressing
No,
buttons.
just keep shooting the cops while you're changing the station. You'll be alright.
Yeah, because you're doing both at the same time. Like, bang,
You know,
I
one-
need to
one
find the
button.
radio.
It's got the little claw grip going on.
Yeah, whenever this freaking game decides to come out, it's supposed to come out next year. We'll see.
Yeah, 2025. Hope.
Yeah, hopefully. Which I think I want to get. I think I want to get a PlayStation for
He's
that.
getting it like 2 years
I think
later.
I'm gonna get a PlayStation for it.
I still have an Xbox One.
Devin.
Mm.
Devin.
Or,
No, wait, Wyatt. You hold on a second. You shut the
Oh
fuck
God,
up.
here we go.
go ahead.
What, Devin? What is it? There was something that you said to me because I wanted to play a game.
You're right.
on
You're
an
right. You're right.
Xbox.
You're right.
What was
You're
the
right,
thing that
you're
you
right.
said to me?
Never buy a system just for one game. You're right.
Okay.
You're
That's the
right.
whole point of
Alright.
me having it.
And so now you want to buy a PlayStation 5 or 6 just so that you can play GTA 6?
Wait, there's other uses for your system.
I use
Netflix,
it. I use it as a
Hulu,
streaming device,
internet,
as a Blu-ray
YouTube.
player. I do that.
Devin, you stream everything to your Fire
Not true.
Stick.
I got rid of that app. Honest to God, I got rid of that app. I don't use that anymore. I stream the usual streamables: Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, all of that. Legit, I pay for most of it.
To your Fire
Yes,
Stick?
to my Fire Stick. But everything else,
All right, so what are you going to stream to your PlayStation 5 or 6 if you're streaming it to your Fire Stick?
I separate everything. Like
That's
I
that's
have-
that's going to be one less thing. You don't have to turn on your PlayStation and your TV. You just have to sit down, press a button, and your TV
Oh, I'm
comes
sorry,
on
my boy.
with the Fire Stick already
I'm
attached
sorry,
to
my
it.
boy. I got more than one
My
TV in my
Xbox
house.
does that.
So
You're not answering my question.
look,
You're-
I would literally move my Fire Stick from my living room to my bedroom, and then put the PlayStation in my living room.
Listen, Phil, we listen and
So
we
that
don't
you
judge.
can
No,
watch
I'm going to judge it.
Blu-rays that you haven't watched in years because you're streaming.
Not true.
everything.
I don't stream everything. I am very much still an analog boy. I will go into this big old closet and pull a movie anytime. Like, you can't find Oceans on HBO Max all the
You
time.
say that? Hold on.
Maybe.
You say that.
Probably
You
find it
say
on
that.
Amazon. You
You
probably
say
find
that.
it on Amazon.
Devin, I'm actually going to ruin it for you. You want to know how long Goblet of Fire has been in my Xbox for now?
Since that other day when you watched it.
No, since about 5 years ago. Because I've been streaming it on Hulu, HBO. And it's never fucking came out.
Oh my god!
Bam! Point proven, Devin.
I didn't even have to put Hogwarts in there because I just downloaded it. So that Goblet of Fire is still in my Xbox. Yeah, I did not make it better
I'll
for
take
you.
my victory over this argument,
We
Devin.
all
now.
don't live.
Where's my golden
We all don't live
star?
the same life, but okay. Anyway, moving on. It's. I'll figure it out, but you know.
But I did turn on
Okay.
everything with my Xbox. It turns on my TV, my soundbar. It turns on everything.
See,
Right. Okay. But like, you don't have a Fire Stick, which is just something that turns on whenever you turn your TV on.
No, I have an Xbox. It turns on everything, and then I just stream through my Xbox.
Wait, your Xbox turns your TV on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does that. It's like a full like media thing now.
Yeah, it turns on my,
Is that
my
why
TV.
it's called the Xbox One?
I guess.
One X.
Oh, yo, did you hear like Xbox is like they're just
I mean, they've been putting all their games on PC for
yeah.
like a couple years now.
But like I don't know if we're getting another Xbox or
We might get
You think
one.
Microsoft is jumping out of the console game?
I mean, they're
don't
already putting everything on PC.
yeah. If it launches on Xbox, it comes to PC. And they have this commercial where it's like, this is an Xbox, this is an Xbox, this is and it's like laptops and like desktops.
All you need is a controller. You don't even actually need the console itself.
I don't know. We'll see.
I just need a Game Boy.
She really needs that camera.
This is the controller that I use for PC gaming.
Mm-hmm. What I use for
turn on my TV.
Mm-hmm. That's what you use to turn on your TV.
She doesn't even know where the TV remote is anymore. It's just
I really don't. That's the sad part.
Do you know what a TV remote looks like anymore?
It has buttons and numbers. Yeah, that's my Xbox.
Yeah, it looks like this.
So how do you do?
Exactly
How do you
what it
do
looks
your volume R1 and R2? What are you talking about?
Oh, I have a sound bar, so I have a remote for my sound bar.
I thought you were going to say,
I can't wait for the day where everything is voice activated.
volume up. It goes down.
Alexa, you actually can do that. No.
Yeah, no. There was
You just set up Alexa
a bunch
home.
there is a bunch of videos out there where somebody has like because for the Xbox One's lifespan at the very beginning, it had to be connected to like a Kinect.
Yeah,
right?
I remember that.
And so people would put their
I remember
gamer
those.
tag as Xbox turn off. And so like they'll be playing like a Call of Duty game and someone will be in the lobby going, Xbox turned off, and then their game would turn off.
That's
Stupid.
annoying.
Which is even better because they do it in voice chat. Which means
And
it
it
might
turns it
affect
off.
people around them.
People are dumb. People are just dumb.
Yeah, it's like telling someone to press Alt F4.
You know what? We're going to move on from games. So
Never. No. We will never move on from
we
video
will
games.
move on from games. So let's go ahead and get into the best and worst TV of this year. Because there was some good TV.
Did Fallout come out this year? Fallout did come out this year. That
Fallout,
was good.
I know. I haven't watched it.
either.
This is where my expertise starts to fall off because I don't watch anything.
Yeah, we know. You have to be with somebody to watch it, or somebody has to bug you to death and be like, "Watch it, Phil. Watch it, Phil. Watch it, Phil."
You say that.
I tell
but
you that.
I watched all of Secret Level by myself.
I've only seen like 2 episodes.
Still need to
It was
watch
like
it.
the Sifu.
It's pretty
I
good.
watched
It's
the
pretty
Sifu
good.
episode and the Mega Man episode. That's the only ones I've seen. Those are the only ones I actually wanted to watch.
You those are part of, you could have watched all of the first half within like maybe 30 minutes.
They're very short.
Because every episode's like
Yeah, they're
5
very
minutes.
short episodes. They're like 5-10 minutes max. But the only ones that I actually wanted to see,
You haven't seen the Armored Core episode with Keanu
haven't.
Reeves?
I only wanted to see the Sifu episode and the Mega Man episode.
You should watch the Armored Core episode and the Arnold Armstrong episode.
Maybe. We'll see.
That one's pretty funny.
So Fallout. So
I'll
you're
get
saying
there.
Fallout was good.
Fallout was good. I think
Dungeon was
Delicious and
great.
Dungeon came out. Part of it this year.
I think that may have come out this year because I also watched Delicious and Dungeon.
But
Oh, that's that
yeah,
Netflix
I'm almost done with
series.
that. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Well, I know one
else
one
came
thing
out?
for sure. I know everybody watched was Arcane.
I did not
What?
actually.
You did?
My kid watched it.
I'm surprised.
But
I
no.
thought you would have watched Arcane.
Yeah, it came out this year.
Yeah, League of Legends I wasn't really into.
You don't have to be into League of Legends in order to get into
At
Arcane
all.
because no one likes League of Legends, the
Yeah.
video game. Even the people that play League of Legends don't like
And
League
they'll
of
tell you,
Legends.
hey, we know you liked Arcane. Don't go play League of Legends.
Yeah.
No,
no.
my kid watched
There-
it though.
I
So
gotta say,
are you going to watch? Are you
I, mean,
going to
I
watch
wanted
it?
at the
I
end.
like saw like bits and pieces of it. I just saw like a mom die, and I'm like, oh, this is sad.
It gets crazy. but
It's pretty good, but don't expect it to tell you
Teach
why
you
you're
about the
League of
game?
Legending.
Uh,
don't expect
No.
that.
There was a
I
scene
felt the
where,
same way about the Dodo show. Like after it ended, I was
Okay,
like,
no.
why are they dodoing?
So during the Dota show, I was like, this tells me nothing. I'm actually more confused than I was before. This is so disorganized. I have no idea what's happening in this show.
Don't even know what that is.
But
Yeah,
there's
the
a
initial
scene.
answers to any questions on why the game is the way it is.
Yeah,
Got
except Arcane's more structured.
Mm.
But I always suggest, just because it's really good drama, even for animated series, it's really, really good. So if you haven't, by all means, give Arcane a shot.
Watch. I'll give
Yes,
Arcane a shot.
I'm gonna spoil a scene here for a second. There was a moment where two of the characters start, doing the deed, but it does not show doesn't show anything explicitly because no one that plays League of Legends knows what a woman looks like.
I'm so glad. Thank you. I'm really excited now. I'm so for
the
it.
scene does go on a little long.
Even Dundon had more than that.
And you know what? You know what? We're gonna work our way into. Let's go ahead and talk about Dundon, man, because I know for sure everybody watched Dundon.
I wasn't supposed to get into a show like that, and I did. Thank you again, husband. But yeah, I wasn't. I don't like shows like
Neither
that.
was I.
I'm a very
Really?
friendly, lovey shoujo anime. Give me my happy slice of life content, but no, Dandadan was actually really good. So I
Yeah,
actually
no,
did.
I started watching that on Netflix because I think Netflix gets Dandadan
The day
before anyone
after.
else does.
Mhm.
And then I stopped watching on Netflix and I binge started back on Crunchyroll.
Hero.
So I don't think I'm finished.
Have
Just
you
yet.
gotten to episode 12?
Let me look this up. I don't know.
Because if you're at 12, you're caught
that's
up.
it. That's the
Until-
season until they come back in like June.
Yeah.
What's my list?
But yeah, I wasn't expecting to get into Dundon either because my best friend Mike was telling me to, dude, you got to watch it because he was watching it and also reading the manga, and I was like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay, I did.
Yeah, so if you got to
Then
12,
you're done.
Yeah, that's how the season ended. but
Why are we still looking for balls? We'll never know. You see, this
The
is
quest
why-
of everyone.
the quest is for a golden nut. How bad do you have to lose your nuts, man?
well,
Pretty fucking bad.
friggin' Turbo
apparently.
Granny was just like, okay.
I'll let you suckle my teeth if I can
See,
gobble your dog.
you see.
I wasn't expecting it. So when it happened, that's episode 1. When she says it, I'm like, I paused. I had to pause the show. I was like, what the
Devin,
fuck did she
Devin,
just
you want to
say?
know what's even better?
That
Devin, you
there's
want to know what's
that there's
Devin,
a gilf.
Devin, you want to know what's even better than that? The person that does the English voice acting is Rita Repulsa. From
Oh
Power
my
Rangers.
god!
Are you traumatized slightly now?
No, it's just like that makes sense. But
First,
I wasn't.
first off, why grandmama ain't got no clothes on though? Why?
I don't know. It's
I mean, she
She's at home.
she's not like that in the world.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
She outside.
Yeah.
Outside.
She never leaves the house.
yeah, she goes.
Just her front yard.
She went outside on a Thursday when she was not supposed to
Just to
to
do that
just to do a TV
then-
show.
and then she
To
came
do a
right back
TV
home.
show. And then she went straight home
I
Came home,
did.
then she-
looked into her jammies.
and then beat the shit out of a child.
Huh? Listen, if you see her on her own property, that's your fault. That's on you.
But I think what keeps everybody watching is not the fact that we're out here looking for this other golden nut. It's just the fact that at the core of the show, and I heard that the mangaka, he had to go back and like read other like shoujo anime manga and stuff like this to kind of get a feel for romance. We're here for Okarun and Momo. We want them to get together eventually, and the fact that they just keep
Yeah.
doing this and going by each other and this circle, it's like,
And there was that one scene where Okarun was on top of what's her name, completely by accident.
yeah, I forgot her name. Jeez.
It doesn't matter. She
Losing my nerd weapon.
She's insignificant. Don't wiggle that.
I've been wiggling this the entire time.
It's bad play. It's
Like I don't know why you just only just now realize this,
'Cause
but
it just
I will.
bad.
It hasn't been
It's
a frame.
bad placement.
It's been in frame, not constantly, but I'll do this because I can see it in my frame,
It's bad.
and no one's
It's
commented on
bad
it.
placement. I've been thoroughly trying to ignore it this whole time.
Look like Kermit the Frog over there when he's doing his
Oh,
old
Throws his arms like this.
Can't.
The Dominoes has been so good, and I'm so glad I got to watch all of that.
Just Go to Games is great. I'm only in episode 3. It makes me want to kill myself. No, I'm just kidding. It's not good
Like I said,
so
I'm going to
far.
get back into Squid Games right after we're done with this episode.
So like everyone had a great holiday. Let me ruin it for you.
Yeah. You know, it's weird. It's because I don't watch anything. Like I go back and watch shows that I've already watched and everything. But I started watching I like slice of life animes, right? Because who doesn't? I started watching a show called Too Many Losing Heroines.
These titles are getting way too long. But
That's not even that long.
No,
That's a
it's
short
not
one.
It's just it's not like that one time I got reincarnated into slime.
No, you want to know a real bad one? A
What is
real
it?
long one?
I don't want to get hurt, so I maxed out my defense.
see, this is just
No, you want to know a real long one? And I've said this before on the podcast. You want to know the real long one?
Go for it.
Banished from the heroes party, so I decided to live a quiet life in the countryside.
I've seen that. Oh god.
That is an actual title.
Title.
Of a book and
here's my
anime.
thing. Who?
So, Too Many Losing Heroines is
But
not
my
that
thing
bad.
is, who made this decision where a title is no longer just a title? It's literally just a big run-on sentence, and it's only happened in the last 5 years.
Devin, just because a show is not one word doesn't mean that it's bad.
I'm not saying.
I'm not gonna
worded
I'm
lie.
not saying it's bad.
I kind of like it. Like, just to give a synopsis to know exactly what the show is about. Like,
As eventually we're gonna get like a full on like spreadsheet, and it's gonna be like a full on like page.
Like
Essentially
the
reading
intro
out.
to Star Wars is going to be a whole title. That's what's going to happen.
During the Galactic War.
Oh my god!
but like on the cool, like if Gantz came out like this year, I'd be like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what a Gantz is.
I
Maybe
don't know
I'll
what that
pass.
is.
Okay, so let me ask you this way: if Air Gear came out this year, would you have watched it?
That's kind of a short title. I don't know what it's about.
Air gear.
In air?
I'd still watch it.
Must be about flying people.
Technically,
That's somehow racist.
how? How? Explain yourself.
You say like Parasites is about bugs?
Exactly.
I mean, Parasite.
Not the whole.
That works. I'm not hating.
But it doesn't tell you anything.
doesn't
It's
tell you
actually an
anything.
Here's the
alien.
thing. Why does it have to tell you anything at all? We've all been watching, all of us,
Well,
Do you
wait,
know how much anime comes out every season?
quite a friggin' bit.
a lot.
I would
Well, how
I would spend like 2 hours like every season, like sorting out what I am and am not going to watch.
But I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
I stopped
I'm serious.
doing it.
I'm serious. I'm,
You know
I'm
what?
not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not.
I actually in order to like shows that I'm interested in, like I don't follow a bunch of like anime like lists or like the releasings of whatever books becoming a new show or whatever. I'll get a video on YouTube and be like, this is a synopsis of the first like breakdown of the first episode, read by an AI, and I'll go, yeah, I'll watch that, and then I'll look it up and go, yeah, I don't regret this, or I'll go, yeah, I regret this, and I'll just watch the whole thing anyway.
Honestly, I watch the shorts and it's got to be a snippet. It's just a shot of the show, and if I'm like, oh, that's badass, I'm going to watch it.
Oh,
I just
let me
don't
a-
let titles deceive me.
there, like how Devin doesn't let
Well, no, Devin lied to me one time and let a title deceive me because I was watching it at work. he made me watch. He recommended me to watch Elven Lives, and I did. And I
Oh
forgot
my
that the
god!
opening
What the
credits.
fuck, Devin?
Exactly, where the opening credits
You
is literally like
were
the first
looking
like 2
you were looking
minutes.
for something to watch. I didn't think that you were going to
I
watch
was.
it at work.
You knew I
Hey,
was
you want to watch this really
bored.
cool kid-friendly anime called
I never lied.
Boku no Pico?
I never
No.
lied about it. I never lied about it and said, "Oh, this is happy, family friendly." You know, she was bored because we just had a dry spell at work, so she was watching anime at work, and I didn't think for sure that she was going to sit and watch Elfenlied at work. But sure enough,
Coworker walked behind me while the credit scenes are opening, and I'm like, "That's great. That's great. Just a full thing of boobs here. It's fine."
well,
But don't let tiles deceive you. Fruit baskets is nothing about fruit
Or baskets.
or baskets.
Wyatt. Wistaria. Wand and Sword. Have you watched it?
No.
Okay, you should probably watch that.
Was
It's pretty good.
Starry?
Yeah, Wand and Sword.
Okay.
It's about a guy that cannot use magic in a world that only uses magic, but he's also the strongest person in existence physically,
Okay. I'll check it
right?
out.
So it's like the one barbarian or fighter in a world with a bunch of mages.
makes sense. There's an anime for everything.
There's an anime for every kink.
And it does.
I watched anime for Jamaicans this year.
Okay.
Pretty
Okay.
good.
So not the Boondocks.
It's called Plus Size Elf.
Oh, okay. Why is it for Jamaicans?
Pretty good. If you watch it, you'll see.
Because they say Ceylon.
So here's the thing.
No, it's just plus size women. The whole show is like they're like mythical creatures. Like everyone in it is like a mythical creature. So it's
Isn't
like
the
elves, and
the main
ogres,
dude just like the size of me normally, and then he takes his shirt off, and then he's the size of like a brick
that's
house?
how heavy are the dumbbells you lift?
Huh?
What?
How heavy are the dumbbells you lift?
Yeah,
Okay.
You're gonna
he doesn't know.
What are you gonna
He
He doesn't
explain?
know.
I don't
Both
think
these
so
shows.
works
If
out.
you like one of the shows, you'll like the other show.
Oh, see,
So-
this is where I messed up. I thought that was a legitimate question, not the title of the friggin'
I
show.
know. I was like, I don't think.
Oh, is that the
works
one where
out.
is that the one where that guy had like he like ripped his shirt off by flexing, and then like did that, and
Yeah,
the bra
he's
came
like
off?
your size. He's like your size, and then he like flexes, and like all of his clothes rips off, and he's like huge. He's
Okay,
like
that's not what I was
he's
thinking.
like 2 feet tall, and like
This is
absolutely
what I'm talking
buff.
about. Anime will fool you. It will fool you every single friggin' time. Moving on, there's so many other things that came out this year. I'm just gonna blast
Penguin.
Penguin was great. If it,
Did you watch Penguin? Devin, did you watch
yes, I
Penguin?
watched and finished it.
I didn't watch Penguin.
I
It's
also
very
did
Soprano
not watch
vibes.
Penguin.
You and I can talk about that later.
Are you gonna yell at me?
No,
Don't yell
I'm
at
talking
me.
to Wyatt.
No, he's talking to Wyatt. He's talking to Wyatt.
I'm not gonna yell at you. What is this?
I'm tired of this.
It's
Grandpa.
too damn bad. We do it all the time. But yes, Penguin was good. Agatha
good.
all along was
It's
good.
good.
I
Agatha
stopped
All
watching it. I watched like the first 2
You stopped
episodes, and I'm
watching?
I
like,
stopped
oh,
watching Marvel stuff. I'm sorry. I
I'm
had to stop watching
sorry, I
Marvel.
did.
Here's the thing. I'll
I
say
did.
this. I think because there was so much being thrown at us at once, it's very easy to fall out of their stuff. I understand that. But
I mean, if and when Moon Knight comes back, if
yeah,
Oh, that's with Oscar. Blah blah blah. Blah, blah, blah.
yeah,
yes, Oscar blah blah blah.
Poe Dameron,
yeah,
right?
Paul Dameron. I think that they may still be doing the season 2. I don't know. There's that, but I'm looking forward to Daredevil Born Again. But I'm a Daredevil fan. But Agatha was good. I would say finish it, but you don't really have to. It's still fun to watch. X-Men 97 was good. I'm just blasting through stuff now. But the
It's because we took up all his time. Now he has to just like read everything off as a, off
No,
of a
it's
list.
fine. It's perfectly fine, but things are the worst. And not that they're necessarily bad, but they're just. I was coming off an arcane high when I watched one of these. There's a freaking Creature Commandos. Because Creature Commandos starts DC's new lineup, their new DCU.
Oh, I
And
know what you're
it's
talking
okay.
about.
It's not great. Mike loves it. But it's okay. But again, I was coming down off of a arcane high, so
Arcane.
nothing is measuring up for me because arcane was so freaking good. That, and I also watched Cyberpunk 2077. I know that came out a few years ago.
Oh, you
Yes,
finally watched
I
Edge
finally
Runners?
watched Edge Runners.
Devin, I'm gonna play a
No,
song
no,
for
no,
you.
no, no. We don't have time
coming
for
up,
that.
and
We
then
play that song later.
no, I'm gonna play a
No.
song for you, and I want to see your
No,
reaction.
no.
Hold on, let me reconnect my Bluetooth.
He's such a he can't
on.
help himself. I swear to God.
No, I can't. It has to be done. Wait, what was the name of the song?
I have no clue.
Oh no, hold
You
on.
know, Take Me Higher by Creed.
Wait, can I do this voice? Hold on. Can you take?
I couldn't wait for you to come
You
and
fuck.
clear the cupboard.
All right, that's all I wanted to
hate you.
hear.
And here's the thing.
Wait,
I'm gonna tell you right now, that show didn't get good for me until episode 7. It was after what's his name died, and then
Gorilla Arms.
yes,
Really?
yeah, the show didn't get good. And
That's when it got
that's when
good
it got
for
good
you.
for me.
For me, it was
Isn't that
episode
show-
1. I was like, I'm buckled in. I'm strapped in. I don't care what the show's about. It's cyberpunk.
Also, because I was still coming down off Arcane High, so
I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, Cyberpunk could have been garbage, and I probably still would have really liked it.
No, what happened to me is that I saw how bad the release of Cyberpunk 2077 was, the game, and then I watched Edge Runners, and then I was like, you know what, I kind of want to play the game now. And then I bought the game, and then I was like, oh, it's not as broken as it was when I saw it before. And then I stopped playing.
but yeah, so but those are the shows that just wasn't working for me because I was coming down off Arcane High for animation, live action stuff. I still haven't watched Skeleton Crew yet, and I think it's just for the sake of time.
I haven't either.
I didn't even
Yeah,
know
Star
that came
Wars
out.
Skeleton
came
Crew's
out.
out, and it looks wholesome and good and fun. I just haven't had what?
but
Are you-
Thought we would have noticed.
But we did.
I'm
Don't
not
make
gonna
me-
lie. I'm not gonna lie. They noticed. I didn't.
So it's-
Someone tell me what happened.
she
I'm just stimming.
over here dropping full-fledged jewelry out of her mouth, just vomiting up rings and stuff. Full-fledged Sonic, just like she got hit. And it's
Someone came over and patted her on the back, and all of her jeans fell out. Is that what happened?
it might as well.
I didn't think anyone was paying attention.
But, God, it completely threw me off.
Trust me, I was not paying attention. That's what I rely on
But
those two.
Skeleton Crew, I haven't watched.
Is that how you make your money? Just generate jewelry?
That's
Like, I found a niche, okay? Instead of selling feet,
Not even feet
You can
pics.
get rich, but
feet.
you can't control when it happens. It's just when it's time, it's time.
it's like when it feels like it's time, she just hits record real quick. Ding man.
Yeah.
That's how that goes. But
It's like one of those all of those would you rather you get $1 million, but every once in a while some coins fall out of nowhere.
like, man, I gotta afford a new camera somehow.
we won't say where, but it comes out of somewhere. But another show that.
I'm sorry. I'm legitimately sorry for that. I was trying to hold that in as much as possible, but Devin, you call me and Wyatt the Chaos Twins, but we've adopted somebody into our family of chaos.
Y'all are killing me. But as far as Acolyte stuff, Acolyte didn't do very great. It did not end well.
What is that? Oh, that's a
That
show.
was this year,
I'm like,
huh?
where did we go?
Yeah.
I still haven't finished
And you
Acolyte,
won't.
and I
You
probably
won't.
never
I know
will.
you won't.
I'm sorry, we're not getting to season 2.
Yeah, no. In fact, it actively got canceled.
Which is unfortunate because it started out with such promise, even despite all of the woke hate. It's
It wasn't even about that shit. It was about the fact that like some of the shit just didn't make sense for me.
At the
Right?
beginning, like before episode 1, it was woke.
Like when it
stuff.
came out and Devin was like, "Oh, it's DID," and I was like, "Oh, that I would love to see that." And then it was like, "It's twins."
Yeah.
Oh, more twins. Thanks, thanks.
Here's
Show.
it.
Thanks, Star Wars. I love you telling me stories about twins or siblings or family members. Leave the
Especially
twins
when they
alone.
kiss each other.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I just stopped watching Star Wars after Mando.
Wow.
Probably for the best.
I'm actually surprised because usually,
Because you know how I'm sorry to cut you off, Devin. Kinda.
He's
but
not.
you know how Kylo Ren and Rey are actual just cousins.
kissing cousins.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
that better or worse than the twins kissing?
I don't know. Mean Girls made it a thing. Who knows at this point?
I don't know. I don't know.
So like, they have your cousins, and then there's your first cousins, and then your second cousins.
Sorry.
I don't think that's any better.
No, not at all. You're still freaking related. And it's just the fact, I wasn't even having an issue with the whole twins thing. You know, I'm pretty fair, or I may be a little bit more lenient than most when it comes to, you know, reusing, you know, certain things. And that's why I'm a bit more understanding when it comes to a lot of these shows. But it just didn't end on the best note for me. And I think all that folks got out of it was they really enjoyed a hot villain.
Got it. Understood. Especially on a Thursday.
Hey, bro, it's been on a Thursday, on a
I
Tuesday.
was going to say, don't let her fool you. Thursday's not the special
Oh,
day.
okay. So on any day ending with the letter
Exactly.
Y. Got it.
Look, interesting thing happens when you go outside. I've told Devin about another time where I ran into midget wrestling only because I was outside. Oh my
What?
god, no one has heard this story. This is
No.
great.
No?
So I go to Fort Worth on 7th Street, and it's TCU College Town kids mostly, but 7th Street's like really fun. I have a friend out there, and then my best friend Daryl, who is my white version of Devin, is also out there. And we all decided to go hang out, and our friend decided, yeah, let's go bar hopping. And we're like, cool. She wasn't playing when she said bar hopping. It was one shot out at each place.
It sounds terrible.
No, it was great because here's what happened. We ended up at this one bar where you like spin a wheel to like get your shot, and we ended up taking a shot that was literally named Gorilla Pussy. Took that, left one place, went to another place that had like a 3-story bar, ended up drinking a shot there, going down a slide. Once we got to the end of the slide, we walked into another bar and walked into full-blown midget wrestling.
I gotta go visit Fort Worth more
You
often.
gotta go outside.
I gotta go outside on Thursdays. Yes, hello. Hi.
It's literally, and my friend Daryl was having the best time because he's literally he don't go outside. I make him go outside. Devin don't want to go outside, but that's not the point. Anyways,
Yeah, Devin's not gonna go to a
I'm not.
bar.
he can, he just don't want to.
No, I'm telling you, he's not going
It
to.
gives me ridiculous anxiety. You guys have no idea.
All you gotta do is get a Coke, and then you just sit there and people watch. It's like the best
I
thing
did
to
that on
do.
the ship when I took that vacation. That was enough.
But you didn't see midget wrestling.
I'm
Exactly.
surprised.
Full blown suplex little midgets, man. Like everything happened. It was great.
Anyway, movies.
So, movies of 2024.
Deadpool.
Oh, I saw Deadpool this year. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
Deadpool.
cool.
Wolverine.
It was actually really, really good.
I really enjoyed that. I saw that. Did I see it twice? Devin, did I
I
watch
think
that
you
movie
watched
with
it
you?
once with me and then once with your parents.
No, no. It was Alien
Oh, Alien
Romulus
Romulus.
that I watched
I
with
missed
you.
that one.
It was
Watch it. It's good.
Oh
You'll take
my
a
God.
good
It's
alien
real good.
movie.
In fact, I actually really want to buy the DVD or the Blu-ray just so that I can own it because I liked it that much.
I'd like the Speak No Evil.
I haven't watched it yet, but it's in my queue. With
Speak No
James
Evil.
McAvoy.
Yeah, James McAvoy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I
Yeah,
don't know if it's an
I
M.
don't know. I don't know if I can watch that one. Oddly enough, I don't know if I can watch that one.
Why?
I'm sorry.
James McAvoy has this weird ability to just like actually creep me out.
Is it because it's
Well,
because it's
yeah,
split?
that's
Is it
the
because it's
whole
split?
point.
I think it's just him.
I mean, that's the whole point of the
as
movie.
acting. That's what you
That's
do.
the premise. He's supposed to like.
Right, but whenever Jack Nicholson played in The Shining, I didn't, if I were to see him on the street, I wouldn't be like, oh. If I saw John McAvoy on the street, I would have been like, stay over there. I mean, let's
He
cross the
seems
street.
like such a friendly
Okay.
fellow when he's not playing a character.
He's so nice.
Yeah, exactly. And he was Professor
Yeah, so
Xavier,
it's like you can't be creeped up.
according to you.
Yeah,
Apparently.
I don't know, but
That movie was a good movie, and it was really creepy. And but yeah, it's not going to make you a bigger fan of him since he already creeps you out. It's just going to make you run away even more. But it was totally worth it.
All right, perfect. Now I have to
Yeah.
watch it.
Just when you go abroad and you meet a random family, just don't go away with the
yeah,
random
just
family.
don't do that. That's
I mean, I think that's a given.
But no, people are adventurous. Apparently, I'm
That's-
going to
see,
speak.
that's what happens when you
Those-
go outside on a Thursday.
Look, it's not like I ended up at like an after hours or anything. I went home at 2:30 in the morning.
How many times she's freaking told me that she stayed out with people and be getting home at 2 or 3 in the morning? I'm like,
I met Bulma for being outside. Okay, I don't care. Did you meet Bulma? No.
not yet, not
Wyatt
yet.
has.
Oh yeah.
Wyatt's met her.
But
Did
I
you
also
take?
had the opportunity to meet Keith David at a convention, but I didn't have the money or the patience to stand in that line.
yeah, those lines can be longer.
I didn't have to stand in the line. I just had to say her sparkly hair was pretty.
Yeah, well, I can't run into Keith David at a bar. Okay,
You can run into Post Malone at a bar in Fort Worth.
Does he live in Texas?
He's
I
from
mean,
here.
he is from Grapevine.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? Really?
He's from here.
Yep. He went to Grapevine High School.
Interesting. I work in Grapevine.
Yeah. He still stays. His family stays out there. Pretty sure.
So
I'll meet him, and then I'll be like, "Hey, my brother-in-law will kick your ass in Magic the Gathering."
okay.
Okay.
He's not paying attention.
Because
He's
that's
not
a
paying
flag.
attention.
Wait, does he play? He plays Magic?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many celebrities out there are just straight geeks.
There's also fucking what's her name? Megan Thee Stallion is a huge JoJo fan.
I watched
like-
a lot of interesting anime
Yeah,
because
so
of
she's-
her.
You know what? You would be surprised. Found out Megan Fox plays Black Desert.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, nothing
Okay.
surprises me more. 'Cause it,
Tara Manning is in a screamo band.
I forget his name. The
But
guy
from,
who
like
plays
Bates Motel, and, like the
Dooku, Devin. The actor who plays Dooku. What's his name?
oh, jeez. He's
like Count
Yeah.
Dooku.
Yeah, Count Dooku from Star Wars.
I
Okay,
don't
what
remember
about
his
him?
name.
He was also in a screamo band.
To be that old and be in a screamo event is insane.
Because he also played Saruman in
Yeah.
Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings,
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
right? And there was a moment where like the director came up to him and was
I
like,
have
"Hey,
seen this.
I need you to you're gonna get stabbed and you're gonna make this sound." And he looked at him and goes, "Do you know the
Who I am?
sound a man makes when he's dying from being stabbed?" Because I do. Because he was part of the Queen's not Secret Service, but like the essentially the
It's the Royal Service. Yeah.
the Royal Service, the fucking SEAL Team 6 of the UK.
MI6.
He
Yeah.
MI6. No, MI6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
MI6.
No, isn't MI6 like the spies and
Yeah,
shit?
that's
Same
same
shit.
thing.
It's not whatever. He was part of like some military operations where he's killed a lot of people, and then he went to go play Magneto. Not Magneto.
They're all
You're thinking of the wrong
they're all just
Englishman.
starting to blend
Yeah.
together for you.
They're all starting to blend together.
Sir Patrick Stewart is not Magneto, by the way. He is
He's Xavier.
Xavier.
Ian
Xavier,
McKellen is Magneto
Magneto.
and Gandalf.
Magneto. Yeah.
And Gandalf.
He's Gandalf the Grey and
Yep.
Gandalf the White.
You know, Christopher Nolan just got knighted.
Really?
Christopher,
Really?
he is now Sir Christopher
I
Nolan.
don't think I want to call him that. Just Chris. I'm never gonna meet that man.
Yep.
You're gonna meet the man and be like, "Who are you?" Oh, we're not on a first name basis. Don't ever talk to me
my
again.
name-
Guards,
So you
guards,
may, you may
take him
be Sir
away.
Christopher Nolan, but I am Sir Negrocius Blackagus. Yes, just run with it.
We felt very
I
proud
did
on that
just a
one,
little
didn't
bit.
we?
It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, more other good movies from the year. If you haven't seen Smile, watch that crap. That's insane.
No, I'm
I
good.
still need to watch that.
I'm
I've
good.
watched it. That was interesting. I don't like people smiling anymore. ING looked depressed.
And
when
Maya
we
didn't want
walked
to see
up
the first
you.
one with me, so I didn't see it, and I wanted to see the second one too. Didn't see it.
Wyatt, if you come back to
I'll watch it on my
Texas, you can come back to Texas, and then you can have watch both of those movies with Devin, and not me. Wyatt, I've watched scary movies with you, and it's been one of the most frustrating things I have ever had to deal with.
Do you commentate on your movies? Is that
No,
why?
he's too scared.
Oh my god!
I
Love it.
pulled Spider-Man, and I talked.
There was one day we were watching a movie in theaters, and it was a scare. It was one of the Conjuring. Is it Conjuring?
It was because
it was
it
one
was
of the-
those two girls in front. Did you
It was-
see
yes.
that?
Yeah, it was one of the Conjuring movies, and we were in the back, right? And then one of the girls in front of us, did you see that demon? And Wyatt leans forward and goes, I saw them demons.
What?
Yo,
So
you
no,
were one.
I'm not gonna watch that movie.
You were
I'm not gonna
one
watch
of those
anything with you.
people who I would like. I can't wait to like throw my bucket of popcorn at you for not shutting up. This is why I don't go to the movies anymore.
I will say, as time has progressed, he has gotten better, but it's still something
No,
that I'm like,
it's only scary movies. I do that.
Are you one of those where like I told you shouldn't have gotten in there?
there was one day I was playing.
She's asking,
I
are you
was-
one of those black people?
Stop! I didn't say it that way.
Are you one of those black people?
There was one day I was playing. I was playing a scary game, and he walked in, and he was like, "Just jump over the piano and into that endless void over there." I don't understand. Why don't you have that option? Yeah, why can't you? It's not even blocked. I was like,
It's
why?
not a movie.
First of all, the character can't jump because he has like a fucking broken leg.
Second of all, he can't hear you.
Well, I mean, I was one playing the game, right? And it's like, sometimes it's the most frustrating thing that you can deal with.
God, why? I can't believe that. I can believe that because I knew you were scared, but
That's why Spider-Man does it. It helps. It really does.
yeah, but you're killing the mood for anybody in the theater. Like I can't.
Yeah,
Spider-Man
why?
kills
What
the mood
if?
for his villains.
Why? What if I want to be scared? Huh?
Now he can't be scared. Cause,
I don't know
now
what
he
to
can't be
say.
scared because he's too busy laughing at you for being scared. I'm not taking.
Oh my god!
No, I can't be scared because I have to hear you go, "Yeah, I saw that demon." To some people that you don't even know.
I'm not. I'm,
I'd be like, nah, man. Don't go in there. Don't do it. Make the right turn.
I actually had to correct my own mother at the theaters because she was talking during like the actual movie. And I was like, "Mom,
we're
people are trying to watch the
not
movie."
at home.
She's like, "Oh, sorry,
Here's the
sorry."
thing. I love the theater. I know I love going to the movies, but this is why I go by myself because I can shut out anybody who's not with me. But if you're with me, shut up. We're gonna have 2.5 hours of quiet time. don't friggin' do it. Because if you start talking, I might boot you up 3 or 4 rows just because you kill him it.
They're gonna give you an uppercut that starts from
I
the
feel bad
floor.
for the girl. I feel really bad for the woman that's going to date me.
If you go outside, we can find out.
Yeah, Devin, you got to go outside, specifically on a Thursday.
The running joke of the episode. Good God.
And then get sent home on a Friday because you look like dog shit.
Oh no, Devin, it's not
No,
just for this
no.
episode. It's gonna be going
You
continuously.
know
now.
where you used to work better than that. They see me, even if I'm having a bad day, I'm still getting 2 or 3 jobs to do. No.
Yeah, I don't like your
Yeah,
job.
but
I like my job. I do nothing
yeah,
for money.
you know what we do when we're at work? We play Battleship.
How do you
How
play?
bored
Is
I
there
am.
like? Do you have? Is that a phone game? A
The
thing that
text,
you?
like the text
Yeah.
games that you have on
Yeah.
iPhones.
There's
Like
Battleship
game,
exists. Hold
Yeah,
on.
Battleship.
So
yeah.
we play Battleship.
It's that beer pong, maybe
Sometimes
you know.
pool. We
Sometimes
tried
pool.
golf. It didn't work out to her. She got too thrown off by all the angles.
I got frustrated. No, I got frustrated. I was like, "Fuck this game. This is stupid."
But
Yeah, I
It's been
sit
so
there.
long that I don't even know how you
the plus
would
sign.
do a game.
It's
All right, the plus sign.
it's well, you have to download Game
If you have
Pigeon.
Game Pigeon on your
Yeah.
phone.
I didn't drop anything.
Yeah, that totally so.
Did you drop the Elder one?
No,
No.
should never drop the older one. But other movies that came out this year.
Godzilla versus King Kong.
That's on
New
my
World.
worst list.
Is that this
Oh,
world?
yeah.
Is that
That's
this world? This
What?
world
That
was
was
this
on
year?
the worst
Yeah,
list?
it was on my worst list. You know why? Because it felt like Pacific Rim 2.
Pacific Rim 3: The Return of Christ.
Not gonna lie. Okay, I enjoyed it because we got Godzilla -1 as well. So I have both of the Godzillas that
Oh,
I
so this
really
is a
enjoyed.
continuation to that Godzilla? So I
No,
don't
no,
know
it's
no,
anymore.
no,
No.
it's not.
No.
They're completely separate,
mind
but
then.
the tones of both of them are completely different.
Where
Like -1 is
pure
like
Japanese.
a little bit
yeah.
horror. Yeah, a little bit horror. It's a little
Isn't minus
political.
one? Isn't -1 back to its like original roots, where it's
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
back in like the
like back to
In the
Toho,
20s
the
or
Toho
whatever.
era.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like right
Um,
after Hiroshima.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
Godzilla X Kong is. What if we made an anime with these characters?
Wait, I think I did see that.
No, it goes back to like the the monster versus world. You know, like I mean,
It definitely felt like that.
basically like Godzilla dropkick like
I think
another
I watched
monster
that, like,
kind of
after
era.
No,
smoking,
Wyatt,
that's why I
it
don't
wasn't a
remember
drop
it.
kick. It was a vertical suplex.
Yeah,
And get
yeah.
it right.
We got
okay?
we got a vertical suplex. In
We got
this one.
Godzilla
In the
picking
old
up
one,
King
we got a
Kong
drop kick.
over his arms and then suplexing him backwards. It's
But yeah,
pure
I-
cinema.
That's the
Devin.
reason why. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just like.
Devin, you love
I
wrestling,
do.
and you love
But this was
Godzilla.
insane.
Now you have Godzilla doing wrestling
I
moves.
don't want these two worlds together. I don't. I watch my wrestling, and that's my thing. But
I do. One thing I do agree with you on this one was like because of the first Godzilla movie in the series, it was a little more serious, and now it's like devolved into
Yeah.
silliness. But like like I said, I'm okay with that because there's -1 so close to it.
yeah, but because I saw -1 before I saw it, it was just like this seems ridiculously silly. And while I'm here for it right now, I probably won't pick this up ever again. I'm be straight up.
I am. I'm gonna be there.
I still need to watch -1.
It's good. It's good.
I know it's good.
The dub is actually pretty good. I watched the dub this year.
Is it
Originally, I
good?
saw it in sub. There's also a black and white version.
Is it good?
It's surprisingly good. If you can like get around the lips not matching, but it's not like the old the old movies we saw when we were
Where they
kids,
have where they talk and they still
Oh my
do
god,
like
what is
this?
that one movie? Kung
Like-
Fu what?
like they're
Furry?
done talking, but like their lips are still moving. Like there's
Like
none of that.
now in this house, we love Hong Kong Fury. We just do.
Wait,
Yeah.
really? That was such a stupid
Because
movie.
we
It was
realized that was
great.
the point. It's
Oh, you didn't realize that when you first watched it? You thought it was like
No,
legit?
no. Because we know what the silliness that we were getting into. It's just, I grew up on those old martial arts films, so to see a movie making fun of that, it was just fun for me.
So there's a movie that I did watch this year, but it came out in 2019, so
Doesn't count.
I don't think it counts. But I'm gonna
Yeah,
talk
hype it
about
up
it.
anyways.
Yes, because I'm dyslexic, so reading stuff is a bit hard for me, especially like watching a movie that's like subtitled, because they talk so fast and the subtitles go by so quickly. I don't want to have to like pause the movie or show 20,000 times to get a conversation down. I did watch a movie called The Gangster, the Cop, the Devil.
This is a
It's
Korean film. I know what you're talking about.
It's a Korean film, and it's pretty good.
Because it's got the guy who played Gilgamesh in the Eternals.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know which one you're talking about.
it's
That was a
pretty
deep
good,
cut.
and I would highly
I
recommend
saw
watching it.
Mercedes' brain go, what?
By the way, The Eternals is a Marvel movie.
Yeah, isn't that with Angelina Jolie where like it's sucked?
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie.
She played.
She was in that film.
She played
She was in that film.
Exactly.
Angelina Jolie played
She
Thena.
was in that film.
Yeah, and it wasn't like Rob Stark, one of those other people.
Yeah, it's,
All I remember was not any of them.
Yeah.
I remember the deaf girl, or the mute girl,
Makari, yeah.
and her boyfriend in Gilgamesh, because he's the gangster and the gangster cop and the devil. Which, by the way, watch that movie. It's pretty good.
As far as
I saw Maxine.
Maxine, I was just like Maxine.
That was pretty good.
I was all like, huh?
Maxine.
Oh, yeah, that's the weird A24 movie
Yeah,
or whatever.
Pretty good. If you saw it's a sequel
said
to X.
I'm sorry, I'm
and
traumatized by the grandparents fucking. I will never, ever, 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 ever get that out of my mind
It was
anymore.
close.
I'm sorry.
It's
Okay,
really
I gotta break
bad.
this down for Phil. Okay, so
It's really bad. Wait, you haven't seen this
no, he
stupid
hasn't
movie?
seen. He hasn't seen X. He hasn't seen Pearl.
Rotten Tomatoes gives it a great
Mercedes,
rating.
I don't watch things. I don't know how
Go
to get that across.
outside on a Thursday.
If he's outside, he can't
If
watch
I'm
the
outside on a
movie.
Thursday, how can I
So
watch the movie?
here's the thing with Phil.
Because you're at a girl's house on a Thursday.
Here's the thing with Phil.
I still
For
wouldn't
the
be
most
outside.
part, if he's not hanging with somebody, he's not going to sit and watch anything, especially movies. But there's a trilogy of movies. It's X.
Feast.
No, not Feast. We're not getting on Feast. But it's X, Pearl, and Maxine. Kind of follows several characters.
Pearl was
Pearl was
amazing.
good.
They're all just so
Best
weird.
ending to any movie I've
They're
ever
just
seen.
so
ever.
But
weird.
that's what makes them great.
No, I like A24 movies. Don't get me wrong. I really do. But this one really took the cake because there's a grandpappy and a grandmammy.
And
No,
they-
why is she
Where
writing him like
and
that?
They were a raw dog.
Yeah.
Granny was writing this dude while the girl that they're killing is hiding under the bed while hearing the whole damn thing. Oh, Harold.
And I say,
Pearl!
if you've ever been uncomfortable and a scene gone on too
I'm
long,
uncomfortable listening to this. I'm uncomfortable now.
like the scene goes on
Movie
too
theory.
long, and
Like, even in Pearl, she's over here, like, making out with a scarecrow, for God's
she
sake.
didn't go outside on a Thursday,
No, she went outside on a Tuesday.
and she doesn't go outside very often. So,
Oh my
but
god!
It gets
Just
weird.
because the scarecrow can't say no doesn't mean it consented.
Oh, it consented real hard,
consented
man.
very hard.
Oh,
Exactly.
I think I hear my mom calling. I think I gotta go.
But that trilogy of movies, there, you have to be into that kind of thing, and that kind of says something about the person now when you think about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. You have to be really into this old lady. fucking this old dude.
Terrible movies. Garbage.
This is
I
why
wouldn't
Devin
recommend it to
unworked for
anybody.
certain
No.
All right, so
gotta start thinking about my life
My
now.
notes down. All right, so Devin, tell me how much you love this movie.
One, they're actually a really good trilogy of movies.
Rotten Tomato rated it. Why are you wiggling your pen? Oh god.
Really good.
Really
It's
intricate handwriting here.
Yeah, it's completely out of focus. God.
Good luck
Right.
reading that.
You write worse than my doctors, and they're
I'm
like
also,
dyslexic.
I also have like a wiggly pen and I'm writing in the air.
But yeah, Maxine,
But also, yes, my handwriting is that bad.
No, would you like to see the handwriting I have to deal with on a regular basis? Like, is any of this legible to you?
Hold on, you want to see the handwriting that I did that I probably
they
won't be
write
able to read?
They
What
write
is
like
that?
children.
What is
they write
that?
like friggin' children.
They're doctors. They don't have
What
to
is
write. They have to diagnose.
And I can read this.
I can read thank for.
This is my handwriting. This is from our D&D campaign that we need to continue.
I see blobs. Oh god, you write like a
Yeah,
4-year-old.
it's bad.
Yes, because one, I don't read, and two, I don't write.
You know,
I play video games.
Mine isn't much better. It's
Wait.
been. I freak out every time I have to use a pen.
Really?
Yeah,
But you
it's
sculpt.
2024. Like, if this couldn't be an email, why are we here?
I had a manager at a restaurant that I used to work at. Saw my handwriting. He goes, "You should be a doctor."
No, that's definitely it should not be. But
Wait, does your diet consist of Mountain Dew, Doritos, and like snacks essentially? Since you play nothing but video games,
I haven't had Mountain Dew in about 12 years.
that's good. Good for your
The last time I
kidneys.
had a Dorito was maybe 5 years ago.
his
Oh, you
palate,
eat.
Yo, it's not a
his
stereotype.
palate,
I'm gonna let you guys know. Like, it's real.
it's very real. His palate has grown though. Yeah,
No. I mean, like the Dorito.
Yeah,
Mountain Dew.
My diet mostly consists of alcohol and meat.
Like, I live with like country folk, and
Also, rice.
bro, go to Walmart and they've got like 4 liters of like Mountain Dew and like a bunch of Doritos. And I'm like, like I thought
It's
it was
real.
a joke, right?
No, it's
Like,
real. It's real. My doctors are surviving off of Mountain Dew. They have like 12 two cases of 12 packs in their office. It's crazy.
Okay, so I said the last time I had Mountain Dew like 12 years ago. That was a lie.
You got a Baja Blast at Taco Bell last week.
No, because I don't go to Taco Bell because I'm an actual Mexican, right? So
You're a no sabo
That's what I
kid.
say. He's a
I'm sorry. What did you just call me?
he's an actual Mexican
Este
today.
gringo.
Okay.
Mira, gabacho. Háblame en español y luego hablamos.
He didn't catch
Although I will
any
say
of
that I
that.
had some coworkers. No, I don't
Exactly.
speak Spanish. But I
Exactly.
did. I'm half white, all right.
So
but
am
I'm
I.
Mexican right now.
I'm from the motherland.
I had a Mountain Dew once. I don't remember how long ago it was. And as I was drinking it, I was like, "What the fuck is wrong? Why do people like this? What the fuck?
Acid
I
in your
don't."
mouth.
Oh
It's
my
not great.
god!
It's not.
Not to mention that the people that made Mountain Dew said that rats could not survive in it because it would legitimately melt the rat to nothing.
It's acid in your mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So
Hey, and-
instead, I'm going to drink alcohol.
That will just kill your liver and give you cirrhosis. By the way, don't dog Taco Bell, man. Crunchwrap Supreme goes hard, and I'm a Mexican who loves her
okay, so-
pita tacos. Okay,
I
if
could not stand Taco Bell for a long time, and then I had some friends from work who eat Taco Bell all the time. I go, damn, that actually kind of looks kind of good.
It's a,
hell yeah,
had one
that
with the
Crunchwrap
Cheez-It
Supreme with some
for a little
Diablo
bit?
sauce.
I don't know exactly what it is. I kind of want to try
it's kind
that.
of fire. I think
Got a
It's like half of
tostada.
like a burrito that has like it's like super thin.
That's a Crunchwrap Supreme. It has a tostada, ground beef, lettuce, tomatoes, onion, sour cream,
I'm,
and a Cheez-It.
And a Cheez-It.
and a cheese
A
it
single
now.
I'm
Cheez-It.
so mad that
It's like a jumbo like.
Jumbo cheese it like this
Yeah.
the
big.
fact that we have degenerated to Taco Bell is amazing.
Okay, man, I could talk about tacos all day, man.
Yeah, weren't we talking about like best and worst things that we've done this year?
Yeah, best thing I had this year was Caesar's tacos.
Hey, there's a spot called Mommy Coco's that's not far from the job.
I know, but no, Caesar's is right here. It's right. They're right across the street. But Caesar tacos mimic their tortillas with hand. It's actually made with lard.
Yeah, but Mama Coco's is good too.
So
Oh,
Sorry.
it's really gonna kill you. And then they actually have like good tripa tacos. And for those who don't know what that is, that's intestines. I'm sorry. It's like
All right, worst things we've seen this year. Are we done with this?
Yeah, we're done with this. But
Because
the worst thing that I've
to
seen
say
this year is fucking. I forget the name of it. I was gonna say, what is it? Acolyte.
Not the worst thing I've seen this year. Spoilers for Joker: A Folie à Deux.
oh, apparently
I don't
that did
care.
suck.
I don't care whether you've seen it
wasn't
or
good.
not.
Yeah, I
This
didn't
was
watch
the
it.
best, worst movie I've seen in my lifetime. I love Joker. Joker is a fantastic movie that has. I like the message in it, like the failure of social services and the whole bit. Right. That's what Joker is about at its core. So then we get to the sequel. Right. Sequel doesn't carry on this message. It's about putting people who don't deserve it on a pedestal, right? Like, and what those heroes might be like in real life, right? So it really is a like deconstruction and showing that like Joker is like a loser, but like having the everyone just see him as a hero, right? This is. I'm not going to get into it. We have a new national hero, the CEO shooter, but it's kind of like that, right?
It's a me, Luigi.
It's kind of like
Funny
that,
story.
right?
The funny
Because,
story.
like,
Y'all think that was like really bad. Do you know how many times I'm on the phone with insurance on a regular basis where it's so frustrating? You do want to shoot the representative on the other line. I will sit for 2 hours on the phone on hold waiting to get to someone and then get disconnected and have to redial just to get back through, wait another 2 hours just
That
to
sounds-
check if one stupid code requires authorization. Just one.
And
But then
you find out
imagine
that it
doing
doesn't.
it for 13 codes. You can see why people get pissed off.
So you're saying that Luigi is your hero then?
No, not mine. But I do know a girl who's like obsessed with him and like fangirling over him and stuff.
I saw a
But it's
video. I saw a video not
right?
too long ago that was like, all right, so we figured out that it's not this guy is not Luigi. If we go through like video enhancements, we can actually find out that it's Waluigi.
Wagga, 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 wagga.
that
Wah!
was what he said to the executive. You were saying, Mark.
But yeah, so it's relevant, right? Because a lot of people like this Luigi dude, right? The whole bit, right? But anyways, I saw this way before this one. So, and that would be fine. That's a great story, and it's really good and masterfully crafted as a story.
It's not what.
And then slap a musical on top of it, and it's terrible. It's absolutely, the songs going like way too long. They're like isolated. Like at one point, it's like in Arthur's imagination, and it's like it goes on so long, and then he gets out, and he's just like standing in one place, and it's like,
So it's that bad.
It is. It's.
I think
Yeah.
we've talked about
Okay.
this on the podcast before, and I think he said that like the both of them who have watched it talked about how it feels like that they had the story and everything filmed 1st, and then they realized that they had Lady Gaga, and they were like, "Oh, we have like this amazing musical artist. Let's just put a bunch of music to like
They
capitalize
wanted to
on
make
that."
as much
the
money
thing
as
about
Star
that
is
is
born.
they don't even have Lady Gaga singing her
No,
best.
no, she's not singing as well as she does when she's playing Harley.
She's singing in
Yeah,
character.
when she's playing Harley, it's
And-
just kind of her voice cracks, and there's all this other stuff, and it's just like these songs don't fit. There was no need to.
Can I ask y'all
Yes.
a question?
No,
Does she call him Mr.
No.
J? And then it's
not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Here's the
worth my
thing.
time.
No. If it ain't Mr.
Here's the
J,
thing.
But she's really good. I really liked her as Harley. I liked the version of her she played because it's not. She's not technically like Harley Quinn.
she's Harleen Quinzel.
Barely.
No, like
No, because
you
isn't
know, I
Harley
always said
Quinzel-
so. She's
Lee Quinn. Yeah.
Lee Quinn. So we're thinking she's the mother of Harley Quinn.
I was gonna say, isn't Harleen Quinzel a therapist
Yes.
Yeah.
or a psychological doctor?
You know,
like she has a
Because we're not
doctorate.
worried about spoilers. She. Okay.
She has a medical
She
degree.
does have a medical degree. She grew obsessed with the character of Joker after everything that happened that night, and she institutionalized herself. Like she could walk out at any time, but she did it just to meet him. It's a lot. It's weird, and it's like
That sounds like it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that she was obsessed with him and then got corrupted by
yeah,
him.
that doesn't happen at all.
No, because this is a different universe. Because there's no Batman for this Joker. Because like we see Bruce as a kid get his like parents murdered in the first movie. So this is like
Do we see that
yeah,
in the first movie?
yeah, we do.
Oh, I do remember Arthur going to the Wayne Manor in the
Yeah.
first movie. I do remember that.
And meeting Bruce, yeah. But yeah, like it was incredibly frustrating. Like,
Like you wanted to go.
and so there were people talking in the theater, like while we
that
were
doesn't
in
help.
it, which like was already annoying me. But like halfway
But
through
you
the
do that.
movie,
I wonder.
so halfway through the movie, I stopped caring that there were people talking in the theater because like they were making it better.
Okay, I was about to say, wait, I want you to know you can go and ask for your money back
I
for a film that you didn't
should
care, that you didn't like.
Well, no.
It's a service that you paid for and you didn't like it.
No, you can't go. If there's something that's interrupting your viewing of the film, yes. If you can't go back to the box office and be like,
There were people talking.
There were people talking.
There were
That-
people talking.
He was also one of them.
that, yeah, you can go get your money back for it, but you can't go back and be like, hey, this movie was absolute dog water. Can I get my money back? You can't do that.
I just know
That's when you go up to the owner, the manager, and be like, "Hey, can I get my money back?"
And wiggle your pen while
I'm
you
sorry,
tell
no,
him.
it'd be from up here. Can I get my money back?
No, strange person. Now get that thing out of my face.
What if I do it like this?
I'm going to make you eat it.
but yeah, like if I hope there's another cut, like a director's cut or something of this movie that comes out, which like significantly decreases the songs.
What if they came out with a version that was no songs?
And it would be incredibly short.
Yeah,
Is it like mostly
It is. I
musical?
was surprised at how many songs it was.
It's a lot of music.
That sounds incredibly
It was.
disappointing.
It was. I'm glad I watched it at home and not in the theater.
Yeah, I paid $40.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
thank you.
But that's for 2 tickets and some like snacks, right?
But
Yeah.
st-
That which is still incredibly
It's
expensive.
way too much.
Yeah, still way too much, especially for the movie we saw.
but you want to talk about movies that was disappointing this year with people in makeup? Well, biggest disappointment for me was The Crow.
You opened
Counts
this
for
box,
everything
Devin, just know
because
that.
of
I opened what?
Tumblr.
I said Devin opened the
That's
box.
the problem.
Oh, yeah, he opened Pandora.
That's the problem. The problem. That's the friggin' problem.
Speaking of Pandora,
Yes, there's a
Getting-
strip club named Pandora's.
well, no, I was going to get back onto the topic of the show that we're doing right now. Speaking of Pandora, Devin, you talked about movies that were not great. I really wanted to watch, but I knew I was going to hate
I know.
Borderlands.
God, you actually sat and watched it?
Oh, isn't that with
that,
Kevin
that
Hart?
came out this year.
That was Kevin Hart.
That just looks
Sorry
bad.
for your loss.
Yeah.
Why would you waste money on that?
It was on
didn't-
Max or
Oh.
Prime.
Oh.
I haven't
I was
watched
about
it.
to say.
Oh, don't.
No, I'm going to watch it. I have to.
No.
I have to watch it.
He's a huge Borderlands
He
fan.
is. Yeah. He's
I
done
have
it.
to
He's
watch
done
it.
it with.
Because I
He's done
love
it with-
Borderlands, and I want to know how much I hate
He's
this
d-
movie.
I mean, I liked Halo, but I didn't finish Halo because Halo sucked.
I mean, I didn't watch the Halo series, TV show, or whatever. I will say that I did read Spotify. I'm listening to the books of Halo.
But
Have you read any of the books?
I didn't even know they had books. I'm not gonna lie.
They have like 27 books.
yeah, he doesn't read, but he'll
That's a lot. That's a commitment.
Oh, one thing I did like this year, VHS Beyond came out this year.
VHS Beyond. Is
yeah.
that like the horror
Wait, is
film?
that like the VHS
Yeah.
horror films?
Yeah.
There's like 6 of them.
I remember those movies. Those were actually kind of good, and then they got really
Yeah,
bad.
it's a
And then they get really good
it's a
again.
wave. You know, so it started out really good,
Yeah.
then they hit a peak, and then there's that one really good one in that one, and then it just goes downhill from there.
I just watched 1 and 2, and that was it. Because 3 looked real
Yeah, there's
stupid.
like 4 of them, and
There's 6 of them now, I
six,
think.
sorry. And I think so.
So there's VHS 1, 2, 3. Then there's 80,
84, 88,
84, 90,
99,
9.
I think.
Yeah. 80 something, 99,
Beyond.
and beyond.
Yeah.
I legitimately thought you were going to go, yeah, there's VHS 1, 2, and 3. And then there's
4,
VHS
5.
4, 5, and 6. That's what I thought was going to happen. I was like, all right, you just counted.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
They've been good, but moving past that, we're moving into 2025. It is going to be a new year. We got so much new stuff coming. I mean, this was a quiet year for comic movies, but next year is a big year for comic movies. Because we're not only getting Superman, which that trailer came out. It was amazing. I think I've watched.
Which I still haven't seen the
know
trailer
what?
of.
Okay.
Oh,
I gotta say, I think we talked about it last time we podcast. I said that the costumes look cheap. You remember I said that? I said I didn't like the costumes, and you know what? After seeing everyone
and seeing it in
together
action.
and seeing it in action, it's a little bit corny, but I kind of like. It. I like how corny it is.
So I'm curious as to how that's going to go. But when not only have that, we have Captain America: Brave New World, which Phil gave the best reaction of all time when he found out that it came out in February because it's a
And it came out
because it's a black movie.
again. I'm not going to get into it again. But still, come on, man.
Yeah. So yeah, Captain America's a black movie. It's coming out in February. Just deal with it.
But you know what also comes out in 2025? 28 years later.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Looking forward to that.
That is coming out.
I am too. That poem
Because
that was
28
like
weeks later, okay, Pearl has my favorite ending of any movie. 28 weeks later has my favorite opening.
Oh, the drone shot.
No,
I will say
it's
that
the-
I have to rewatch 28 Weeks. 'Cause I have not seen it in a while, and I do not remember that movie.
I've only seen 28
I
days.
will never forget the beginning because the dude is running for his life, leaves his family, and all those zombies coming over the hill.
Uh-huh.
Oh, best shot I've ever seen.
Yeah, I do remember that. I also remember that the fact that the whole reason that movie took place is because that guy could not,
Excuse me.
stay not make out with his wife.
Mhm.
Like, dude, she's infected, and you know how the disease transmits.
Mhm.
Just keep it in your pants, bro.
We love what we love. Okay, god damn. Let love
Yes,
reign.
Disease and zombies.
yes.
She's disease ridden and infected.
And I still love her.
All right. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to quarantine her as well. Make sure that they're completely contained in a dome with no doors or windows.
No, because then they can just procreate infected disease babies.
Right. And they will all be, and then
So-
we'll just
so-
come in
so-
every once in a while
Thing
with the
is, you're making
flamethrower.
that sound like even if they did procreate, we're not getting into the science. No, don't make me do that. My brain.
How would they procreate even if they're like
They're
They
not
aren't
dead.
dead. It's a rage virus. So
right? But like they don't procreate; they starve. They.
But they're not dead.
All right. So
see, this is why we
They eat flesh, but they're not dead.
this is why we didn't get into the science of it. It will be here all day.
Yeah,
Other,
no.
other
Anyway,
movies coming out next year. Fantastic Four, first steps. We'll see how that goes. Mission Impossible. I'm a Mission Impossible boy. I love all the movies for some
Why
reason.
do you like Tom Cruise? Why are you
Here's the
feeding
thing.
his
I don't
ego?
really care for Tom Cruise.
because
No,
Scientology.
I don't care for Tom Cruise, but I love watching the Mission Impossible movies
They're all the same. They're just him jumping in
And
the
running.
air.
and constantly running.
and
Seems a little
breaking
better.
his foot.
But I don't know. It's just something like you go back and watch the original like 3. They're still very good.
It's just the same thing with Fast and Furious. They need to die.
You're not wrong.
No, we need to see family take on space.
And SpaceX.
Okay, but, okay. What about this? We're getting Tron Ares next year. The next Tron movie.
I don't know.
Tron
Yeah.
Ares.
I know
Like Tron?
nothing
A new
about
Tron.
that.
Oh no!
Is that Tron?
A new Tron.
We're getting Lilo and Stitch
Ah,
live
Okay, hold
action.
I don't know how I feel
we're
about
also
that.
getting more on a live action, which I don't think we need. But hey,
Thunderbolts is coming out.
Thunderbolts. Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out.
Oh, Mickey 17. I'm super pumped for Mickey
Oh, that's-
17.
Devin, did you say that Tron Ares was live action?
Yes.
This looks like the most fakest thing that I've ever seen.
Have
And
you
it's
seen the original Tron?
yes,
Have you seen the remake Tron with the pretty boy? With
yes,
Daft Punk?
yes.
The-
This
the-
looks
the-
like no. This looks even worse.
Let me see.
I mean, Brett,
I will say Daft Punk made great
they
music for
did. They
Tron.
really did. Too bad they're not together anymore.
This looks like the most AI bullshit that I've
It
ever
does.
seen.
I'm not. It looks like AI. This looks
You know
fake.
what? That's how the movie was generated, all by
Probably
AI.
was.
Someone just typed it up.
Probably was. It wouldn't surprise me.
Figures are going to be popping
I mean-
in and out.
Hey, there is a podcast that is generated by AI that they didn't even know that they were
I heard
AI.
about that. I forgot who sent me that. I don't know if it was you or Phil. You
I did.
No, I did have at one point mentioned that someone made an algorithm where they can just like read off like a something and make it into like a podcast episode.
Yeah.
Two people talking to one another.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is. And then they end it, and they didn't realize that they were AI. Like they had like a wife, family, and everything. Like he's all like, so I just realized my wife and kids aren't
Yeah.
real.
Yeah,
Like, none
and
of
this
this
how,
is
this is how
real.
Skynet starts.
You think we learn. But no.
It's because we want to take the red pill.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I actually just learned this recently. Did you know that the Terminator and the Matrix are direct sequels to each other?
So you're telling me they're in the same
I can
universe?
see it.
Yes. And
Really,
it's
the
not like
books
it's not
are-
it's not a fan theory at all. The author, the lady that wrote both of the
Oh, yeah,
books,
that later.
has came out and said that the Matrix is a direct sequel to the Terminator.
So the robots in Terminator are what put us in our little bubble in the Matrix?
Or whoever survived after
Interesting.
D-Day.
Yeah,
So that's an actual that's
but
actually
there's so
what
many
happened.
strong theories about, how we end up in the Matrix, what is actually real, is the real world even real, or just a deeper level.
She also goes
a lot.
on to say that the initials for John Cotter is just Jesus Christ.
All of the JCs are Jesus Christ. Was from Mass Effect? What's his name?
Never played Mass Effect.
Anyways, Jesus
The main
Christ.
character,
Yeah.
Shepard.
Oh, yeah. Because he's the shepherd.
Oh,
Jesus
okay.
Christ. Yeah.
All right.
That's what
Well,
it
did
is.
you also know that Jesus Christ in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is an actual JoJo? It's canon. He's an
This
actual
is why I don't
JoJo.
watch JoJo.
And all of his abilities, curing the sick, stopping the storm, is due to his power. That is his stand.
Come on, Deacon Devin, start praying to JoJo.
Well, I mean, Jesus of son of was it Yeshua,
Yeah.
right? Which is Joshua. So it would be
He's a
Joe and
Jo-
Joe.
he's a JoJo.
So it's JoJo. So he's a JoJo.
That's gonna be your new sermon, Devin.
I'm not a preacher. Just a deacon.
Brothers and sisters,
Hear me when I say.
wow.
hear me when I say that
Sit
Jesus
down,
Christ,
Deacon. Sit down.
that Jesus Christ was a JoJo.
You guys realize,
He had the Holy
you guys
Spirit.
realize, even as I think that's funny, I think it's friggin' hilarious. If I actually did this in church, I get kicked out so friggin' fast. Nobody would know anything I'm talking about.
Congregation
Devin,
wouldn't know what to do with them.
What would actually happen is you would start doing this in church, and then you would get struck by lightning inside of a building.
Actually, you would just start having a cult following, and then you would have to make your own church.
The Church of
Yeah.
JoJo.
Church of JoJo.
And then I'm like, oh, I've gone too far. This has gone.
And then everyone drinks the Kool-Aid.
Speaking of,
Not furries in the background over there.
how does furries get here?
It's JoJo.
I can't.
It's the most flamboyant thing that exists. How do you expect furries not to get involved?
But yeah, there's so many other things to look forward to the next year. Besides, movies and games and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to
And the Church of
I
JoJo.
looked at the list, and it's
And the Church of
bad.
JoJo.
The list is bad.
But is anybody looking forward to actually just like life things? Looking forward to something in 2025.
What I want to do is I want to go to more events because I don't go to enough events anymore because my sister and Wyatt aren't near me. When they were in town for that month, we went to multiple events.
Went to Arts Goggle. Where else did we go?
We went to that one in Fort Worth.
Yeah, that one was Arts Goggle.
Oh, we went to somewhere else. We went to another Louisville.
Yeah, we went to Louisville.
Yeah,
and you,
I didn't go to that one. I don't think.
no, you were with
Really?
us. That's what it's called. Anime Ubu.
I mean,
Is that Louisville?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I was not. I forgot how much I actually liked going to events like that. The one in Fort Worth, they closed off like 17 blocks to like have a bunch of booths and everything. That's where I got my mouth, messed up by that girl that I was too shy to talk to.
wait, the way you presented that just now. Pause. No.
No.
Pause.
And then
No.
and then we went to Louisville like a
Because
couple
all I
weeks
heard
later.
was this girl
Right.
that I was too shy to talk to messed up my mouth in other ways. That's what I heard.
Right, and then we went to a couple weeks later. We went to Louisville.
And I'm the one that has the problem.
No, I do this to him all the time. He deserves it.
No, so what really happened is she was working at like a concession stand that was like a food truck, and like the thing that I ordered had like the bread was like toasted too hard, and it like jammed itself into the roof of my mouth. and it like also burned the roof of my mouth, so it was like sore for like a week.
So you really couldn't talk to her, huh?
And that's exactly why I couldn't talk to her.
The only reason.
It has nothing to do with how socially awkward or shy that I am at all.
Right.
Nothing to do with that. And then a couple weeks later, we went to another event that I was like, I really enjoy going to events
You see what happens when you go outside? You get your mouth burned.
on Thursdays.
I don't think it was a Thursday.
It was like a Saturday, wasn't it?
I think it was a Saturday.
No, it was like a
It's either
Friday.
Friday or Saturday.
I don't think it was a Saturday because because I have to work on Sundays, so it had to be like a Friday, or at least a Thursday or a Friday.
It might have been Friday.
So at the very least, you want to get out and get to more shows and stuff.
Yeah, I actually want to go out on Thursdays.
It's
Go
so
outside
much fun.
on Thursdays. So
It's
I might,
so
see our friend here at a random bar.
You'd
Talking
be
to Ballman.
surprised. She probably will. You won't
You probably
recognize her, but yeah,
no.
And she won't recognize me either.
no, she'll recognize you. But it's just she transforms when she goes out.
I'm a catfish in the streets.
Weird.
Okay.
It just
I go from hobo to 12-year-old boy.
I only have three looks, and that's it.
God, that's old. Oh God,
I know.
a homeless man, a 12-year-old
12-year-old
hooker.
boy.
Wait, I'm almost
That's all I know how to do. Okay. Well, what about you? What are you looking forward to in 2025?
A new skin comes out for my main character in Warframe.
Oh my god! Why
It comes out
you have a problem?
in early 2025, and that's literally the only thing I'm looking forward to.
Is it going to
Otherwise,
be as good as Embers?
it is an heirloom skin like Embers.
Oh
Is
my
it going to be
God.
as
Right.
good as Embers?
He's a
she
sexy
gonna-
construction worker.
Is she going to have her cheeks out?
Why is this?
No, and that's the
Okay.
thing. That's
I'm
the thing.
hoping his cod piece is still as big.
Is it Rhino?
He's Rhino.
See,
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
it's Rhino. But he's a sexy construction worker.
and that boy's married.
You think his wife isn't going to be doing this exact same thing, except
I
for with
know
Ember?
his wife is going to do the exact same thing. I know. She just. Jeez,
This is
it's a
is
lot.
interesting.
I have to explain it later.
It's Warframe.
Freaking Warframe. I'm so.
Isn't also wait, hold on. Isn't Soulframe also coming out next year?
No, it's in testing. It might be an open beta.
I have no idea.
I don't know if it's going to be an open or a closed beta. But
Freaking.
Okay.
Devin, what are you looking forward to this year?
Actually, a few things because I did not come back from vacation in workout mode, so I have to hit workout mode very hard to get ready for this Bishop cosplay.
I was going to say, isn't
No,
it
I'm doing
Blade?
Bishop from X-Men. Phil.
No, I know. Fucking Devin. I know who Bishop is.
So yeah, I got to get hardcore working out for the Bishop cosplay. I failed at something recently, and it kind of hit me at my core. So I'll just put it out into the universe. Why the hell not? I didn't make that moment residency, which would have changed my life completely.
Oh.
Basically, the residency was just you make videos for Moment for their YouTube, and then you do videos for you, but they fund you and all of this stuff, and I didn't make it in. And that was because of I put it off and put it off and put it off, and it turned into video the day before the due date. And didn't make it. It felt like a half-ass effort, and I don't like giving a half-ass effort on things I actually love. So
So you procrastinated on it.
yeah,
like
I procrastinated on it, and that's disappointing.
And who told you not to?
I'm not doing this with you.
Okay.
It sounds like she told you not to procrastinate on it.
But I had a lot of stuff mentally that was holding me back on that, and I didn't do it. And when I did, I didn't make it. That's not me. So next year, we hit the storytelling stuff hard. I'm actually working on a video right now that should be up on the 1st.
Is this going to be the thing that we all work
No,
on?
not that. That.
We still need to get together
Yeah.
on that.
When is that
Why
coming
did I
out?
have to get together on the edit for that? Because it's a.
Because I'm still waiting on like the third. I'm actually excited to work on the third or do the
We
shooting
have,
for the third.
for Meche, she doesn't know. We have a short film project that we work on when we're together. Basically, it's a doppelganger project where we just do things.
Have you seen the first one?
If you go to our
I haven't shown
YouTube
her the
channel
first one.
and look up the doppelganger,
Oh, yeah, you were doing the How I Met Your Mother thing, yeah.
What?
huh?
Y'all don't remember in How I Met Your Mother they find the doppelgangers of each member?
Yeah, but that wasn't the video, though.
No.
I'll have to send it to you.
No, and also I never watched that show.
I never
I
watched
did.
it
I
either.
watched it from beginning to end.
Oh, I know you did.
It's
But
good?
no, it's not. It's nothing to do with that.
No, I'll send you the video for that doppelganger, the first one. And while it was here, we shot the second one, and he and I have to get together on the edit. But yeah, that is something that will try to come out in 2025. More of that. I really want to focus on some VO stuff and see if I could get in. We'll see. Because TikTok's going away, maybe.
Maybe.
We have Lemonade.
Oh yeah, Lemonade.
I'm not on it.
Everyone's
I'm
moving through
waiting.
there?
I don't need another social media platform right now.
It's powered by TikTok, so
You got Instagram.
Go ahead and make the account.
We'll see.
Like, save the username. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
did.
We'll see. But yeah, so creating more and working on me more is something that I'm doing in 2025. And also getting back to our D&D campaign because, yeah.
because we haven't done anything past
Yeah.
the first session.
So a lot of creating for me. But what about you, Mitchell?
I'm gonna keep going outside
On Thursdays.
Thursdays.
on Thursday.
When
On
you're not
Thursdays.
supposed to.
I'm not supposed to. No.
Why aren't you allowed to go out on Thursdays?
Who goes to work? Who goes to outside on a weekday when you
Exactly.
gotta work?
You see
Apparently
what
I
happens
do.
when you do?
But you see what happens when you
Bulma.
do go out on a Thursday?
Yeah, you see
Bulma.
meet Bulma and have a conversation and have drinks with her.
Exactly. It's dangerous in these streets, man.
You're the president of Capsule Corp. She's gonna take a thing out and like press the button and throw it at you,
That's
and you'll be
literally-
sober again.
Man,
If only.
if only. Next year will be full of surprises, hopefully. Just keep going outside. We're going to Austin for a Mexican Coachella, so that's going to be
Mexican
awesome.
Coachella. Okay.
Yeah. Mexican Coachella. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm going to go be out in these streets.
But in the desert?
But yeah. No. In Austin by the
Oh, if
racetrack.
it's in Austin, it's no different than just being in Austin on a regular day.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I'm going to go see some old school music. Yeah, I'm going to go mosh.
Are you gonna go see the
and-
Bats?
I love the Bats, yeah.
I honestly, I have not seen the Bats, and I
They're
really
so
want to.
cute.
I haven't seen
They're
the
so
Bats.
little. They're
I
like
did
this big.
once.
I
They're
actually
so
really,
cute.
want a pet fruit bat because they're like sky dogs.
Yeah,
That's what they look like.
but yeah, they're like this big when they come out. And they'll like fly in your face and then fly away. They won't bite you. They're scary
Like
to look
Ozzy
at though.
Osbourne, you take them and you bite them,
Yeah.
throw back into the crowd, assert your dominance
Who you'll run into on a Wednesday
Oh
outside.
on a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday.
All right, so okay, hold on. I need to write the schedule down. All right, so Ozzy Osbourne's on a Wednesday, Bulma's on Thursday.
And
Who's on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday?
Monday, Tuesday, she's
Man.
diligently like, nah, I got to go to work. Wednesday,
He would
Yeah,
say
she's
that.
digitally on. Nah, I gotta work.
He would say that. There are times where I was out on a Monday
When you're not supposed to be.
when I'm not supposed to.
Especially like even more so.
crappy part is I always find out. I don't shake my head because it's like, hey, do you be happy? But it's like, come on, we gotta be at work tomorrow.
Devin, you shake your head
You
at me all the
deserve it.
time. Don't even lie.
You deserve it,
Don't
though.
even lie. What do I do? What did I do? I don't go outside on Thursdays or any other day.
You got a lot to work on, kid. But yeah,
Yeah, like going out.
that being said, it is 2.5 hours this episode. God, we cannot keep it short for the life of us.
No, absolutely not. And in fact, we can go even longer.
No, I
We
need
can-
food.
Plus ultra.
No,
You go plus
No.
ultra.
That and it's time for me to prepare to go
yeah,
outside.
because it's Saturday, so she's really
Saturday.
going outside.
I'll say, but it's not Thursday though.
No, it's for sure outside today. It's for sure outside.
One last thing. Castlevania Nocturne Season 2 comes out in January.
Forgot Phil is a Castlevania fan. Yes.
I tried watching that. It was
It's
okay.
so good. It's so good.
I will be watching that.
And
It's
Although
very
I will
like
say,
it's very
I-
like Vampire Diaries, but more morbid. Not Vampire Diaries. What is that? Vampire Nights or whatever. That one anime
think it's
about
Vampire
vampires.
Nights.
I will say that Trevor Belmont is much better than Richter Belmont in every sense of the word, except
So
for
what
the
is
fact that Richter can use magic and Trevor can't. But Trevor
So-
can also beat the shit out of any monster that he comes across without magic, while Richter Belmont's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Ah! until he gets his magic. So
what were you going to say? Mitch?
Trevor,
What were you going to say?
I forgot now. I lost my train of thought.
you want me to do the motion again? Hold
No.
on.
It's gone. It's completely gone now.
One more
it.
time?
No, that's it. You need a subscription to get more.
Oh god.
Yes. You subscribe to our Patreon. Yeah.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
That's what Phil's
Patreon.
going to do in 2025. He's going to start his OnlyFans.
I'm gonna start my Only Feet Finders fans.
This is just getting worse.
Hey man, there's a whole category for dirty male feet.
I don't even want to know that. Oh my god. What?
Instead of clean toes, it's dirty toes.
I'm gonna go outside barefoot in some mud.
Somebody
It has been raining. It has been raining here a lot.
Somebody will pay for that, though. That's gross. But here we are at the end of our episode. We want to thank you, Meche, for joining us again. You know you are always welcome.
Thank you.
Question: what do you guys? This is for the audience, of course. What are you guys looking forward to in 2025? Geek or not geek? Just let us know in the comments. We can talk about it. And again, subscribe to Phil's Patreon or his Only Feed Finders.
And tell me if you go out on Thursdays.
For real.
But yeah, anybody want to plug anything before we go?
I do want to start streaming more in 2025, so I'm probably gonna do more of that at a
Because are you
reasonable
gonna
time.
So he won't be going out on Thursdays.
Absolutely not. I'll be going out on Thursdays. I'll just be hungover and staying in on Fridays.
So we're gonna plug that more. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I will get better at social media.
Please. Yeah. It will help
trying.
that if I'm not the only one spreading the show.
Also, Devin, I want you to come over more often so that we can do more streams without having a caveat of you going into VR. Or during
I
Halloween.
did.
Although I can put you into VR more on Halloween.
We'll talk about that later. But yeah, Wyatt, anything to plug? Okay. Mitch, I mean, you are a guest, but still, you know.
Stay outside. You. Stay outside.
Outside on Thursdays. Wait, you don't want to plug any of your art? No 3D modeling?
I posted one
I
thing
was
the
about to say
other
a few
day.
weeks ago.
Yeah. Maybe I'll post something wrong. At Wyatt of the Afro.
Okay.
But yeah, and if you want to see more of us, you can see us on TikTok for however long it's going to be here, YouTube, all that at You Geekin. The second episode will be up the same day as the audio version, which will be on all your podcast platforms. So yeah, We will be around. I never know how to end these the right way. I think I have a flow and then I screw it up because
Just cut to black.
We can never cut the black. We are now in an echo. All right, everybody, we love you. Goodbye. Where's my mouse?
stop. Wait.